And a very pleasant good afternoon, everybody, from Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. It is Pioneer football this afternoon, Ohio Athletic Conference style. Beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Marietta. Brian Noss along with the coach, Kevin Copley, and we're so glad you're here. It is homecoming weekend, and it doesn't get any better and bigger than this because I'll tell you right now is look at the burgers on the grill there. I'm telling you, my question is, why don't they have any of those up here for us?
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a little spread up here.
Former Mayor Moon Mullins there with his band. And welcome inside the broadcast booth, Brian Noss, along with the coach, Kevin Copley. And welcome back from your week away. We missed you, but had a nice job by Andrew Krzyzewski filling in for you last week. Good to have you back.
Good to be back.
It's a great game to come back to. Muskingum, this is probably the one they circle on the schedule every year, the big rivalry game. We've won the last 8. We'll try to make it 9 today. And one of the things that we're looking forward to help us is the fact that we get 21 back today.
Yeah, big game for both teams. Big rivalry game. But getting Vontae Hodges back today is going to be huge for Marietta. Without him the last couple of weeks, they've been unsuccessful as far as they didn't have the start that they had early on in the year. But Marietta's also got their challenge of stopping Muskingum's passing offense, who's averaging over 309 yards a game. So it should be a very good game to watch and good game to call for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And these guys just don't like each other. I mean, it's just the way it is. The Shrine game dates back to 2009, and again, we've won the last 8. And so we'll try to make it 9. We've actually won 22 of the last 30. But Muskingum had a run there where they dominated 6 straight. So, aside from the fact that it's a big rivalry game and everything else going on, aside from that, how do we stop that passing attack? Because you talk about the Muskingum, who is ranked 5th in OAC in the standings, but yet their quarterback's the best in the conference.
Well, they're going to have to get some pressure on him today, and do that up front, and also they're going to have to put some good pressure on the wide receivers, press them a little bit, play a little bit of man-to-man, mix up their coverage, disguise their coverages, so the quarterback gets a little bit more confused, or at least takes a little bit longer to figure out who's open. But yeah, they definitely can throw the ball down the field, and watching them on warm-ups, their receivers are very talented, fast, and they look like they can put some points on the board in a hurry.
Cade Searles, number 10 for Muskingum, leading the conference in receiving touchdowns with 7. And he averages over 120 yards a game in receiving yards. We're going to have to really key on him today.
Yeah, we're going to have to get their hands on him early and keep him from doing what he really wants to do and disrupt his routes.
Now, that's what you and I would do. The question is, what's Tom Kaufman going to do with Marietta College? And so we'll talk to him here in just a second. We'll take a break, and we will go to the Pioneer pregame show with Tom Kaufman. Stay with us. Coach and I will be back after our interview with Coach Kaufman. You're watching Marietta College Pioneer football on Flow College. We'll take a break. Coach's interview is coming up next.
iTech is your total technology solutions provider, managing the services that keep your business running. Whether it's cybersecurity, network support, web hosting, or cloud backup, our IT professionals empower your business with innovative solutions that drive success. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
Welcome back to Pioneer Pregame. Brian Noss along with the coach, Tom Kaufman. And, Coach, beautiful day for football. And talk about, right off the bat, Muskingum Week. Now, this is your first experience with Muskingum Week, but it's homecoming, and you guys just don't like each other, do you?
No, not at all. Homecoming, beautiful weather, great crowd, great activities all week, so a lot of buzz around this one. Asked a lot of the older players and coaches that have been here to kind of educate all of us on what this game is really about. Anytime you walk into a new rivalry game, it's there's a lot to learn. So I kind of took a step back a little bit and said, hey, tell me what this thing's all about. and I'm excited to go experience it.
Well, you're going for your 9th straight win. Now, the last 8, you guys have retained the trophy. What's the game plan today? I mean, we'll talk about some specifics, but overall, Muskingum is a pretty good football team. They've got the number 1 rated quarterback in the OAC, the number 1 rated receiver in the OAC. So you've got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, they're a fantastic offense. They're no slouch on defense either. So our key to the game was we want to play great special teams today. We have to hold on to the football. We have to protect the football on offense. And we've got to kill the run on defense. As weird as that sounds, quarterback, wide receivers are really good players. If we can make them one-dimensional, that's going to help us out tremendously.
Okay, you led me into my next question. So let's go back 7 days, and I hate to bring up bad stuff, but 30-27 loss last week. When you look at the stat sheet, you outgained them in the passing game by 150 yards. You had more first downs. You had more rushing yards. But turnovers killed you last week, and special teams hurt you last week. 2 things you just alluded to. When you went back and looked at that tape, tell me your thoughts about that game.
Yeah, I think you just hit the nail on the head. We've got to do a better job taking care of the football. I think Joe Tenta's doing a tremendous job. He did some things that most people making their first career start did, and he's going to make huge strides from that. So we believe in him. But yeah, we've got to do a little bit better job protecting the football. Special teams wise, we just can't be up and down. We block a punt and then we give up a kickoff for a touchdown. So we're making impact plays. We have to eliminate the little mental mistakes and clean things up, and that all starts with me. I got to do a better job as a leader.
2 games now, you haven't had 21. Today he's back. Talk to me about the impact that you hope Vontae will have today. How healthy is he?
He's a very special player. Expect him to have a big impact. We don't know how healthy he is, honestly. He hasn't been hit since the Capital game. So we got him back this week, non-contact. He's going to go, give it a shot, see how it feels. And if he can go, he's one of the best players in the league, if not the best. So we're excited to have him back. The team is excited to have him back. He's a major difference maker.
If he had more games under his belt, he would lead the OAC in rushing. He averages 197 yards per game, but with only 3 games, that doesn't count in the standings. How's the buzz been with the team knowing that he's back in the lineup this week?
Good. They're excited. I mean, they know the type of player he is, and they know the type of person that he is, too. He's a really good teammate and a great kid. He's been amazing all year long. So gives everybody a little bit of juice, as it would. But, we've got other guys that are doing really well, too. Benny Lewis and Zion and Caden Carroll, a young buck. So if for whatever reason he's not ready to go, everybody's got to step up.
I was just going to say, talk about Benny. He had a really nice game last week. He was really running the ball well. And we were talking on air about how he was able to just fit through those little holes that the line creates for him. He's an exciting player.
He is. And, he's having success because of his habits. You watch him in practice. It'll be a Tuesday in the middle of a team period. It'll be a play action where he doesn't have the ball, and he's going to sprint 15 yards down the field, rocking the baby like he has the ball to try to draw a defender. That's who he is, and that's the reason why he's having the success that he's having, and it's a great lesson for our younger guys.
All right, Coach, 3-2 going in. Let's hope it's 4-2 coming out of here and keep that trophy right here in Marietta where it belongs.
That's right. We're excited to go compete. Thanks.
All right, that's Coach Tom Kaufman, Pioneer pregame. We'll come back with the kickoff right after this on Flow College. Stay with us.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. We specialize in servicing your printer and copiers, as well as providing experienced technical support to maintain them. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make in your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
Welcome back to Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. And just getting the pregame festivities out of the way, it is homecoming here this afternoon, so we've got a really, really good crowd on hand. National Anthem just performed a few minutes ago, so we're ready to go. Starting offense for Marietta this afternoon is going to go like this across the front. Braden Adams at left tackle. Nate Curry, number 71, the left guard. Center is Gunnar Fox. Stephen Rhodes, the right guard, and the right tackle is Brady Schildwachter. Our quarterback, number 2, Joe Tenta, for the second week in a row, as Antoine Jones is out again with that knee injury. He may be back next week. We don't know yet, but it's too soon to tell. But Joe Tenta last week, 24 of 55 with 2 picks. He's averaging 125 yards a game and 2 touchdowns. He's from Palm Bay, Florida, and when he runs the ball and rushes, he's at 4.8 yards per game rushing. Starting running back, number 21, Vontae Hodges. And Kevin, big addition to our offense here today. The 5'9", 200-pound senior from Horn Lake, Mississippi, averaging 197 yards a game. That's got to put a spark back in this offense.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he is a tough runner. He's quick, and he just brings it every time he touches the ball. I mean, averaging over almost 10 yards a carry. That's a big weapon.
Also getting some touches at running back today will be Benny Lewis, who did a really nice job last week filling in for Benny. Also, Zion Jackson Wilburn, number 9, will get some touches at running back as well. John Sierapatowski at wide receiver. Also, Lewis Goodnow, Kenyon Franklin. Thank you for turning that off in my ears. It's killing me. Those are your wide receivers. Tight end is Gavin Blind. For Muskingum, across the front, they go with Foster Wirtz, Cameron Hines, Logan Crozier, Joey Brown, and Samar Scott. Quarterback is Garrett Gurney, and Kevin, we talked about him. He leads the conference in yards per game at 309.8 yards per game. We're going to have to really, really key on him today.
Yeah, he's thrown 12 touchdowns this year, and he is a very talented quarterback, and that's got to be one of the keys for Marietta's success today is to slow him down and to slow that explosive offense down of Muskingum.
Running back is Riley Woodle, number 8. He is a 6 foot tall, 200-pound sophomore from just up the road in Coshocton, Ohio. He averages 94 yards a game, and he's got a couple of touchdowns. Wide receiver, we got to pay attention to number 10, Kev. Cade Searles from Zanesville. He's a hometown boy for Muskingum, 5'10", 185, and he leads the conference with receiving touchdowns.
Yeah, he has 7 touchdowns, and he's got 24 receptions, averaging 121 yards a game in reception.
John Christopher Gore is another wide receiver, 6'1", from Chicago, Illinois. He has caught 35 balls on this year. He's averaging 7 a game, 2 touchdowns, so we got to keep an eye on him. And David Westrick from Pittsburgh, PA, the 5'10", 190-pound senior, will get some catches as well today. Now, something to keep an eye on is their special teams. Their place kicker, Aaron Ortega, completely perfect on the year. Not only has he made all of his field goals, 5 for 5, but he's 20 for 20 in extra points. So definitely an edge there to the Muskies as far as special teams goes.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a huge weapon if you can get down inside the red zone and know that you're going to get guaranteed points. Being perfect on the year, you can't get any better than that.
Nope, not at all. So we're glad to have you along with us here. Here it is. What is it? October 18th. We're going to have 80 degrees here this afternoon and beautiful sunshine, just a couple of patchy clouds throughout the valley here in Marietta. But otherwise, it is just an awesome day for football.
Yeah, gorgeous fall day. I wish it was a little warmer in here.
Yeah.
Need some of that heat in here.
All right. Now, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if you were or not. Marietta's kicking off. That, if I'm guessing, they probably won the toss and decided to defer. But they are going to kick off. Quentin Sheets has it teed up at the 35-yard line. So we're getting set to go here this afternoon, bringing you Marietta College football on Flow College.
Critical for Marietta to get started on defense today and see if they can get themselves going and shut down this high-powered offense.
Iverson Klosman, number 83, and Max Tarnowski, number 88, standing back at their 5-yard line getting ready to receive the kick, and we are underway, and it's just going to be a pooch kick. It's going to be fielded. Little bobble there.
Very successful
by
squib kick
Tarnowski.
there. Yeah. That was exactly what they wanted to happen. Not much of a return. Looks like they were trying to take their deep returners out of the equation on that one.
Well, it worked as
those are hard to field.
Yeah, I mean, everybody says it all the time. The football is an oblong-shaped object, and it is difficult to field, for sure.
I'm a big fan of the squib kick, especially if you can't get it in the end zone.
All right, so 1st and 10 for the Muskies. The ball is spotted at the 22-yard line, and here we go. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the bottom of your screen, and right now a play action right off the bat. The pass is over the middle and caught by David Westrick.
That was a quick first strike from the Muskies. They got inside position.
Westrick with his 29th catch on the year. He averages 9.9 a catch, and that one was good enough for a first down. Muskingum again, and a back shoulder that kind of turned Cade Searles around there a little bit. He had him open, but it was a bad pass by Garrett Gurney.
Yeah, threw a little bit behind him. He couldn't quite come up with it. Defensively, they sent the outside backer and left that route open, but just couldn't connect.
So tempo offense immediately here by Muskingum. Pistol formation, and this time they do hand the ball off. And that looks like number 8 had it, and that was Riley Woodle, the sophomore from Coshocton, Ohio.
It looked like Leo Grandizio was on the tackle for Marietta. Brings up a 3rd down. Big down for Marietta right here.
Substitutions coming in for the Pioneers. Bryant Young going out. First 3rd down of the day. Pass is thrown to the side and caught.
Beautiful pass right where it needed to be thrown on the outside in between 2 Pioneer defenders.
John Christopher Gore on the reception, and the sticks move for Muskingum. And again, a pass in the flat is caught. Westrick down the right side, and he's going to be run out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Knocked out by Tinsley, I believe. Yeah, this is a fast start for the Muskies. I can see why they put up some points.
Well, and yards for Gurney as well. I mean, he's thrown the ball. They've run the ball one time. Every other play that they've had has been a pass play that has been successful. He's only had 1 incompletion so far on the day.
And I said that, the Pioneers need to get some pressure on him, but he gets rid of the ball so quickly, it's going to be hard for them to get pressure if he keeps that tempo.
So they're going to call –
penalty.
I didn't see the flag there, but there was a late hit out of bounds on Marietta.
Yeah, I didn't see that either, but that's definitely not something the Pioneers needed on the first drive. They didn't need to help them out at all.
So, yeah, we didn't need to help them out there, but we certainly did. 1st and 10, Muskingum. Ball at the 27. Gurney wants to pass, has a man. That is Westrick again, and he's got a completion down to the 12-yard line. 15 yards on the pickup there.
Just very efficient. I mean, their routes are quick, they're sharp, and he's putting the ball out on time and where it needs to be.
Handoff, this time right up the middle. Still on his feet inside the 5-yard line is Riley Woodle.
Right now, Muskingum is doing whatever they want to the Pioneers. They're throwing the ball well. They've had a couple selective runs that have been successful. And now knocking on the door.
Woody, the ball carrier. And a pass to the end zone. He's got a man. Caught.
There's
touchdown.
Searles.
I'm telling you.
Flag route. The Pioneers went man-to-man and just had too much separation. And you got a receiver like Searles.
That was Gore, actually.
Oh, was that Gore?
Yeah, no, that was number 6, Gore.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he's
still good.
Yeah, he had one-on-one coverage in the corner, and he made it happen. So touchdown Muskingum, and already they're on the board with just 2.5 minutes off the clock. And Ortega stays perfect. 12:30 to go in the first quarter, and we're going to keep it right here.
They were 5 for 6 on that drive for 45 yards passing and 18 rushing.
Man, that is crazy.
Very, very efficient. And they made quick work of Marietta's defense right there. They're going to have to make some adjustments because right now there's too much space for that offense to work.
Well, we said that we were going to have to keep an eye on Gurney and watch him like a hawk, and that's unfortunately exactly what has happened here in the first drive of the game, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and they're on the board.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far out of him. You know, Marietta's very capable. They can make some adjustments because their defense is a very good defense, very solid. But I'm sure definitely the coaching staff will be looking at some things and making some adjustments after that first drive.
Caden Carroll back at his 10, and it looks like number 4, Chris Taylor, back at the 5, and Taylor will field it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. Taylor at the 15, and he's upended at the 17-yard line. Nice job by the special teams unit of the Muskingum Muskies, and it looked like Cohen Simpson made the stop there for the Muskies, and so 1st and 10 Pioneers at the 17.
Yeah, they just kind of upended him there off his feet.
So after all that, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, Kevin, what did that drive look like?
Well, got a 4-yard pass from Garrett Gurney to Ortega, or not to Ortega. Ortega kicked it. They were 8 plays, 78 yards, took 2 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock, which was not much time.
Wow.
Very quick work.
And guess who? Vontae Hodges gets the first carry of the game, and Muskingum was ready for it. All over him, maybe a yard.
They didn't get much, maybe 2, if generous.
And, we got to keep an eye on Vontae because, he hasn't been hit since the Capital game. And it was a shoulder injury that set him down for 2.5 games. And so the first hit right there, he seems to be okay. He'll line up. Sidecar in the shotgun formation is Joe Tenta. They give it to Vontae again. And right now, Muskingum is in the backfield. No blocking up front for Marietta, and the Muskies in the backfield right now.
Big A.J. Sumter brought him down. I think they are ready. They know what Marietta's bread and butter is, and they're watching him like a hawk.
Clock continues to run. We are at 11:27 and running. 3rd and 9. No gain on that play for Vontae. Play clock down to 13. Tenta out of the gun with Vontae to his left. Joe wants to throw over the middle, has a man, caught. Kenyon Franklin, first down Marietta, and he was wide open in the flat there, Kev.
Yeah, that was a very good play call at that situation. Muskingum played off a little bit, and they ran a little post route, and he was open and made the throw.
And now Marietta's going tempo. Tenta wants it right away, and he gives it to Vontae over the right side, and Vontae falls ahead for a couple of yards.
Kenny Page on the stop for Muskingum on that one. But got 2 or 3 on that one. Like you said, Pioneers going tempo as well.
Well, and they're not that gives, no chance for Muskingum to substitute, which is
correct.
Obviously why you run tempo. And it'll be 2nd and 8. Quick handoff to Vontae, right side. And again, nowhere to go as the Muskies are pursuing and they're getting off their blocks. They're doing a great job of closing those holes that we saw last week that Benny Lewis was able to squeeze through all those holes our line was providing. This time they're not able to do it.
Yeah, they're not giving a whole lot of room there for running lanes. But they're also doing a good job of running to the football. They're getting 4 and 5 guys to the ball every time.
Now a 3rd and 8, a definite passing situation here. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top for Marietta. Tenta out of the shotgun. Sidecar is Hodges. Tenta over the middle. Pass is caught. Another first down for Marietta. And again, it's Franklin. 2 completions, 2 passes, 2 completions, both to number 7.
Murphy was on the coverage on that and finally brought him down, but not before a big first down for Marietta.
And isn't it interesting that Tenta is hooking up with Franklin when Sirapatowski was his favorite target last week, and so far 2 passes, and both of them going to number 7. Hodges up the middle, maybe a yard and a half, and that's it. But again, big-time penetration in the backfield from number 95. That's Nathan Thomas.
Yep, they're doing a great job of getting penetration, shutting down the running lanes, and they're just not giving Vontae a whole lot of room as he comes off the field.
And they're listing Nate Thomas at 225. If he's 225, I'm 400. I mean, ain't no way.
Yeah, the weights may not be quite accurate.
See, these coaches, they just don't understand how much work we put into this for nothing when they screw up the rosters and the weights and the heights and all that. The only thing I trust is where they're from.
There you go.
I don't believe how tall you are. I don't believe how much you weigh. No way.
Yeah, I may have inflated it an inch or 2 on my height in college.
95. So again, another 3rd and 8.
And Muskingum's just blocking up man-to-man, and they're just saying, we're going to shut down the running game, throw the ball.
Inside 10 seconds on the play clock. Pioneers have got to hurry. Tenta wants to throw, has a man wide open down the left side, and it is caught at the 3-yard line, and that is Ethan Battelle.
If you're going to play man-to-man, you got to stay tight, and he gave him too much separation. That connected, and Tenta's throwing the ball extremely well.
Battelle, 5'8", 180-pound junior from Wellington, Ohio. Beautiful throw there from Tenta. He's 3 for 3.
He looks like a very seasoned quarterback right now.
Benny Lewis in the backfield now for Marietta. Lewis straight up the middle. Benny Lewis, did he get across? He did. Touchdown, Pioneers.
Well, that was a good answer for Marietta on
yes,
that drive.
It was.
Started off a little slow, but they picked up the tempo, threw the ball well. Running, they're going to find some way to run the football a little bit, but the passing game looked good in that drive.
It absolutely did. He was 3 for 3, and
here's your muddle huddle.
75 yards. This is your favorite. This is Kevin's favorite formation, folks. The muddle huddle.
I love it. I'd like to see him run it one time, though.
And now Quentin Sheets will hold. Nathaniel DeMuth on to kick the extra point and to tie this sucker up, and he does with 7:13 to go in the first. Can we take a break? Our score is 7-7. We'll be back on Flow College right after this.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. Whether it's cybersecurity, network support, web hosting, or cloud backup, our IT professionals empower your business with innovative solutions that drive success. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
Welcome back to Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. And Kevin, a real nice answer right there from the Pioneers. It took 2 minutes and 30 seconds for Muskingum to score. We took a little bit of extra time, but big 3rd and 8s. Every one of them converted a first down, and it was a pass from Joe Tenta.
Yeah, Muskingum did a nice job on the first, second downs, and then the third down, the Pioneers were able to convert, and it kept their drives alive. But I think the tempo bothered Muskingum a little bit. They didn't, got a little taste of their own medicine, so to speak. And Marietta was able to answer.
And then another pooch kick is going to be fielded by 48, Jacob Chenoweth. He's a linebacker. He's not used to catching that oblong pigskin. But excellent field position for the Muskies. How did that drive look for Marietta, Kev?
Well, Benny Lewis ended the drive with a 3-yard run. There was a 10-play drive, 83 yards, took 5 minutes and 17 seconds off the clock. So very, very efficient drive. Not quite as quickly scoring as Muskingum, but they did a pretty good job, and they got to find a way to run the ball. But passing wise, he looked pretty good.
Yeah, Joe Tenta 3 of 3 on that drive for 75 yards and a long of 36 on that play down there to number 11. There's a pass over the middle that's caught.
Looked like it might have been incomplete, and they do call it incomplete. It hit the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Muskies are getting the ball off very quickly. It's going to be hard to get pressure on that quarterback.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I called the wrong number on the catch for Marietta. I think it should have been Dalton Miller on that reception down there. So my bad on that, but I'm allowed to make a mistake once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
That was Cade Searles on that reception there. Big down for Marietta right here. Third and one. Third and one.
Marietta making some changes across the front. 4 down linemen. Up the middle, and it will be first down Muskies as the ball is advanced to the 45-yard line.
Marietta went zone there to get themselves a couple more guys in the box, but the Muskies were still able to punch it across the line. I think Muskingum's big up front.
Here. Yeah. Riley Woody there with that first down. Play action, pass over the middle is caught and wrapped up, pulled in by David Westrick. That's his, I think, second or third catch for Westrick on the afternoon. His fourth catch for Westrick.
Tackled by Acebrook from Marietta. We've got to find a way to stop the slant route because they're killing us on the slant.
Yeah.
Again.
There's another one right there, and this time Cade Searles brings it in. You mentioned Acebrook on the tackle. Lucas Ratcliffe, unfortunately, injured and is out for the year, so Jonah Acebrook has stepped up to that safety spot and will be taking Lucas's place this afternoon. So Jonah will get his name called a few times here this afternoon. He wears number 8 for the Pioneers on defense. 2nd and 5 now for the Muskies. Garrett Gurney, your quarterback, 6 foot, 200-pound senior from Seminole, Florida. I'll give him 200 pounds. He looks pretty put together. Over the middle, and it's intercepted. The receiver was not even looking for it, and it's picked off by number 22, Brady McManaway, down the left side, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Brady McManaway, the senior, with the pick.
Unfortunately, there's a little laundry on the field. We had a little flag back here about the 45, so it's going to come back. It is going to count. The pick will stand, but they are going to be back here on this side of the field, I believe.
Do we have a replay of that, Bill?
Did a great job picking the ball off and making his way down the field, but somebody got a little handsy out there.
Yeah, he was looking for Searles over the middle, and he kind of overshot him, and Searles wasn't even looking for it.
No, they ran a little crossing route, and I think he threw it a little bit behind him, but he wasn't looking. You're right.
Right into the hands of McManaway. So the officials having a discussion here to figure out who's doing what as far as the call.
Looked to me like they might have just called a holding on the return, but as they're debating.
The flag, as you said, is at the 44-yard line on Marietta's side of the field.
Oh.
All right, so what happened was McManaway stepped out of bounds at the 21-yard line. However, during the return, 2 Marietta coaches were too close to the sideline, and they were run into by the official. So that is a 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. So they'll march it back 15 yards from the 21, and they'll set up line of scrimmage at the 36. So
better than a holding penalty,
yeah,
actually.
But you know what? They have these coaches in the NFL called get-back coaches. Yeah. You know what I mean? So Marietta needs a get-back coach.
Well, if they got one, he didn't do his job.
He didn't do his job, no. And not one, but two coaches interfered with the official running down the sidelines. So, you know, I get the excitement where, you know, the coaches are chasing the play, but you got to stay back.
Yep, now we have another flag.
There's a flag on the play, and it's going to be a motion penalty, I think.
In a tight ball game, you can't kill yourself with penalties.
51, Braden Adams on the false start there, so that marches him back 5 yards. Now 1st and 15. Whereas we had it at the 21, now it's 1st and 15 from the 41. Vontae up the middle, his biggest gain of the day, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Give him 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line.
That looked more like the old Vontae.
Yep.
But Muskingum, they're still doing a good job up front. That time they only had 3 down linemen, but Vontae was able to find a little crease.
Vontae now 6 carries for 9 yards, averaging 1.5, well under his 9.7 yards per carry average. Tenta, and a pass to the left is caught, but
might have lost a yard on that one.
Yeah, Kratauskas with the reception, but yeah, it was kind of a bad throw by Tenta. It turned Matthew around a little bit, and he wasn't able to get any momentum once he did haul it in.
1 yard gain. 3rd and 9.
So 3rd and 9. Tenta still perfect here this afternoon, although that pass wasn't very pretty to look at. 4 wide receivers, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Shotgun formation, play action. Tenta is in trouble, and he's down. Sacked in the backfield by number 46, Danton Adair.
Yeah, they got pressure on him that time, and he just had nowhere to go with the football. They dialed up a little bit of pressure, a little bit of blitz. And that's not what the Pioneers wanted to do. The penalties, I think the penalties cost them in that drive.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we were 1st and 10 at the 21, and we
Big
ended
turnover.
Yeah, it just didn't go our way. Aiden Bailey on the punt for the Pioneers. Fair catch called for, and Muskingum just going to let it. Oh, did they? No, they let it go in the end zone.
Tough.
I was waiting for the official to make the call.
The punter's not going to be happy about that one.
He placed it well.
I can speak from experience.
Yeah.
He put the ball right there where it was supposed to have been.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Marietta not able to field it cleanly. So the ball out to the 20-yard line, and Muskingum will take over again, 1st and 10. Gurney having himself a first quarter, Kev. He's 8 of 11 for 70 yards. He has a touchdown, but he also has that pick.
Yeah, the Pioneers have got to find a way to stop some of these short slant routes because that's where they're kind of getting killed.
Well, stopping a short slant route, they run the ball up the middle, and that goes to number 6, John Christopher Gore. Now, Gore, I'm sorry, that's not Gore, that's Woody.
Yep.
But sometimes Gore will line up from his wide receiver position. They do a lot of end arounds. They do some jet sweeps with Gore. So he has a lot of rushing yards this year, does number 6. So keep an eye on him as well.
Yeah, they got some very talented players over on that side of the ball.
Woody again, wrapped up in the backfield.
That'll move the chains. Marietta's got to dial up something here and get a stop.
E.J. Dawson, number 3 on the stop for the Pioneers, but first down for Muskingum, and first down from the rushing variety this time. Fake to Woody. And Gurney under pressure.
Looked like you wanted to throw a shovel pass right there. And the defensive player for Marietta did not bite.
P.J. Julius on the coverage right there and causing the hurry up. Number 12 for the Pioneers. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Clock stops on the incompletion with 1:52 to go in this first quarter. action-packed first quarter. We're tied at 7.
They've been very efficient. 8 of 11 passing so far.
Empty set now for Gurney in the backfield. He'll throw short out. It is caught. That is Cade Searles. Searles across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play, and it's going to bring up a very manageable 3rd and 5 for the Muskies.
Gurney delivers the ball really quickly, and he's putting the ball pretty much. I mean, he had 1 or 2 passes that weren't in the right spot, but for the most part, he's putting the ball exactly where it's supposed to be.
Watch the slant right here, Kev. He's got 3 wide receivers at the top of the formation. There it is. Oh, and the pass is in and out of the hands of David Westrick. Great hit right there.
Harley Hopkins with the hit.
Big time Harley.
And knocked it out. That was huge because that brings up a 4th down now, and the Marietta's going to get the ball back. So great job delivering the blow there to knock that ball free.
Kind of misdirection there by Muskingum. They had 3 wide receivers to the left side of the formation, but they ran the slant underneath with Westrick, and it was one-on-one coverage, but Hopkins right there to knock the ball loose.
Yeah, what they were trying to do, they were trying to clear out the linebackers with their other receivers and then drag right back underneath of him. That's the play that we picked off a little bit ago.
Yeah. Lewis Goodnow back to receive, going after the punter, and they
just missed it.
Just did, and but they did, I think, affect the punt because not a real long kick. I'm not sure what the net is on that. The line of scrimmage was the 36. Where are they going to mark it? I think it went out of bounds at about the 43. So maybe just a 25-yard punt, 26-yard punt.
That's about right. He's only averaging about 33.
You know what we need? We need a statistician up here in the booth that can count that fast.
There you go.
Because neither you or I, we're too old. We can't. Ain't no way we can do that. Look who's got the ball. It's number 1, Benny Lewis.
Great pickup on first down.
Yeah, 8 yards, 9 yards on the carry for Benny.
And he's such a change-up from Vontae. He's just that little quick scat back. And not that he doesn't run hard, but he can just cut on a dime, and he makes guys miss.
2nd and 1, and we are inside 40 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Marietta with good field position. Tenta will bring a man in motion, and they bring it to Benny near side. Lewis around the corner, horse collared, he gets out of it inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line. First down, Pioneers.
Yep. Kenny Page was the guy that brought him down finally, running down the line. D. Lyman brought him down the field.
And a little lead block there from 87, Peyton Newman. He was coming in motion, and that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. So at the end of 15 minutes, very competitive in the first half. It's 7-7, and we'll be back right here on Flow College right after this message.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. We specialize in servicing your printer and copiers, as well as providing experienced technical support to maintain them. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make in your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
15 minutes in the books here from Don Drum. It's 7-7, and Kevin and I were talking off camera. These little dink and dunk passes that Garrett Gurney is giving them so far have moved the ball. But here's a flea flicker down the left side. We've got a man.
Oh, just
out of the reach.
Do a nice ball though.
Dalton Miller. Doggone it.
Yep, that was there. Just a little more. You know, there's the experience of what a quarterback can do. The quarterback put a little more air on it, and he threw a rope.
Yep. Vontae with the flea flicker, and Tenta. I think he saw the guy was so wide open that he just heaved it.
Yep.
And just out of the reach of Dalton Miller. Second down. Hodges in the backfield, and he is swamped under. It's going to be a loss of 2 back to the 40.
The host of Muskies on that play. They've got their eyeballs, and Vontae's tapping his helmet. He needs to come out.
Yep.
I wonder if that shoulder's
He's
bothering
holding that
some.
right arm.
Yeah.
He's holding that right arm.
He's moving up and down. That's not a good sign.
No, it is not. 21 on the sideline. He's at the 50.
Yeah, he's definitely hurting.
3rd and 12, Marietta. Tenta, straight drop, under pressure, throws, caught, first down, Pioneers.
That was a great back shoulder fade. I don't know if you saw, he was under tremendous pressure. He slid just to the left, stood in the pocket, and still delivered the ball right where it needed to be, and the receiver made a great adjustment.
Number 6, John Sirapatowski for the Pioneers. His first catch of the afternoon. First down, Marietta. And Tenta, again, on 3rd down, proves really big.
Yes, that was a big play.
Benny Lewis, the sidecar now, and the shotgun formation is Tenta. And a flag on the play. This is a free play.
They blew it dead first.
Oh, did they blow it dead? Maybe Marietta jumped to cause Muskingum to jump. Kaufman is out at the 20-yard line pleading his case. So what's –
It looked like to me that Muskingum.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
So that's why they blew the play dead. It was offsides, Muskingum with contact.
Yep.
And so that negates the play. He had Miller down the right side, but the play was dead. There's Vontae Hodges right there. He's moving that right arm, but, man, I'm telling you, that's the one that got hurt against Capital. And so Kaufman is going to be very, very cautious with Vontae today.
Yeah, because if you get him hurt now, that might be it for the season.
Here comes the jet sweep right into your living room around the right side, and that goes nowhere for 17, Marietta. And remember, 17 for Marietta now is Isaiah
Mitchell.
Isaiah Mitchell. He's wearing
Tate
17.
Marcellus was the tackle.
Yeah.
Made the tackle for loss there.
2nd down and 9.
And Marietta's in good position here. They need to take advantage of this field position and try to put some points on the board.
.12:45 on a running clock. Play action. Over the middle, passes in and out of the hands of Chris Taylor. The pass was just a little high. I think Tenta saw he was so wide open, he just got a little excited and overthrew his receiver there.
Yeah, Muskingum rolled their coverage. They rolled the backer down on this other side, and then which made that safety drop back, and that created that opening in the middle. But just overthrew it just a little bit. Lucky it wasn't picked. Safety kind of came up, and it went right over his head.
Clock stopped on the incompletion, 12:34. And 4 wide receivers now for Marietta. 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom of your screen. Tenta looking left, throwing left, has a man overshot. Number 7, Kenyon Franklin. And now the special teams will have to come in and attempt a field goal here.
Yeah, Javon Tucker had pretty good coverage there for Muskingum. And there wasn't a whole lot of room. And the ball could have been dropped in there, but it had been perfect.
Nathaniel DeMuth on to attempt a 35-yard field goal.
Nathaniel DeMuth will attempt a 36-yard field goal.
The ball will be spotted. They'll call it a 36-yarder. It'll be spotted at the 26-yard line. Flag on the play. This is going to go through, but hold everything. There's a flag.
It's offsides.
And it might be offside Muskingum.
Yep. Don't think that's going to give them enough for a first down, but I don't know if they'll take the points off the board or not.
No, it was 4th and 9.
It'll move them to about 4th and 4.
I don't think you take the points off, do you, Coach?
I don't. You never want to take points off the board.
Yeah. Kaufman declined it, so it's 10-7. Let's stay right here and look at these first quarter stats, Kevin. I mean, at the end of the first quarter, it was 7-7. As far as first downs, it was 8-4 Muskingum, but after that, everything else is really, really close. 5 for 31 rushing yards for Muskingum, 11 for 26 for Marietta. Passing yards, 75 Muskingum, 76 Marietta. Total offense, 106 to 102 in favor of Muskingum. Very, very close first quarter that we've seen so far.
Yeah, very evenly matched. I mean, other than that first drive that Muskingum came out and just ran right down the field, or threw the ball right down the field, it's been kind of back and forth for both teams. So it's been a great game so far to call and been a great game to watch.
And Max Tarnowski,
I have a feeling this is going to be a tight game all the way.
10-7 our score, 12:23 to go here in the second quarter, and this time instead of a squib kick, they're going to unfortunately kick it out of bounds, which we don't like that either, but that's where Muskingum will have great field position starting at the 35-yard line, trailing 10-7. And that scoring drive, Kevin.
Ended up with a 36-yard field goal from Demuth. 9 plays, 38 yards. Took them about 3 minutes and 41 seconds, which makes it 10-7 Marietta. So it gives us a little bit of a lead, but not a lot of breathing room there. It's going to take more than 10 points to win this game.
1st and 10, Muskies.
All right, so Muskingum takes over, 1st and 10. The ball is at their own 35-yard line after the kick out of bounds. Gurney wants to throw, swing pass to the left is caught by Woody. Woody across the 40 to the 45, run out of bounds at the 49-yard line. They're giving him the 49 after he's run out of bounds by Jalen Tinsley. Big first down play right there for Muskingum.
Drew Neal on the stop for Marietta.
1st and 10, Muskingum.
But big first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 49. Again, Gurney back to pass. Looking, under pressure, throws long, has a man, picked off! The pass is caught, but he caught it out of bounds. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play right there, but he could not. Jonah,
yeah.
Did a nice job defending. He just couldn't get his feet down. But still, good stop, good coverage. They had that receiver bracketed pretty good right there.
2nd and 10.
Marietta finally starting to make some adjustments, I think, on these receivers.
Well, they have to because that first drive, you saw it, they got totally burnt. I mean, it was Gurney was having his way big time. And now Woody up the middle. He's got one guy to beat, and he runs over him. But
Woody takes the handoff.
Drew
Neal on the stop. Yep. Otherwise, it's a touchdown.
At the 37, 1st and 10, Muskies.
Tempo offense for Muskingum, passing the flat. It's going to be caught, and that is John Christopher Gore on the left side to the 31-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play.
There's another one's little quick routes, and again, like you said, going tempo. They seem like they play better when they're in tempo.
Yeah,
well,
and again,
Marietta too. I mean, both of them did.
Well, and again, Kev, we talk about why do you play tempo? Well, it's to keep the defense on the heels and it doesn't allow them to substitute. Delayed handoff to Woody up the middle, and he is going to fall forward for a couple of yards, but he's met there.
Bryant Young made the stop for Marietta.
Nice tackle by 34 Young, and it'll be enough for a first down.
At the 27, 1st and 10.
So Muskingum now is getting a little bit more rhythm in this beginning of the second quarter here.
Four wide receivers in the set. Gurney wants to throw, and he's got a man who breaks a tackle on the right side, still on his feet, 29, Joshua Philippe, the freshman.
Yeah, those are tough open field tackles to make, but you've got to make those plays.
Yep.
That just gave them an extra 8 to 10 yards.
Philippe, a 5'8 freshman from Springfield, Tennessee. And Philippe stays in the game, and he's going to go down to the bottom of your screen on the wide shot as a wide receiver. And Gore cuts inside, and Marietta was ready for it.
That's what they call a little fast screen.
Screen.
The linemen pull out, go out downfield and block them, and then they throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage, but it's still a forward pass. But it's
and enough for a first down.
Yep.
Ball is now at the 15-yard line, and Marietta on their heels as Muskingum is just moving right down the field here.
Marietta's got to stop the bleeding.
Gurney wants to throw, end zone to Gore, in and out of his hands. Pass intended for John Christopher Gore. He used every bit of that 6'1 frame and the reach.
Leo Grandizio was there on the coverage, and the ball was put probably about the only place it could be put.
Yeah.
And but it was just a bit long.
Yep. 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion. And Gurney on the keeper, left side, inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line. Oh, no, they're going to give it to him.
This official over here said he was in.
They're going to say he fell across the line. I guess he was on top of a Pioneer player.
Must have been.
Garrett Gurney with the keeper.
Yep, they're giving him the touchdown. That was a good run. Marietta just couldn't get him down. I mean, he made contact about on the 8-yard line.
Well, coming into this game, he had 3 touchdowns rushing, did Gurney, and now give him 4 as he fell across the line of scrimmage on top of a Pioneer player, and that's a touchdown. And Ortega on to attempt the extra point. He makes it. He remains perfect on the year. So with 9:05 to go in the second quarter, Muskingum back on top, 14-10. We'll take a break. We're coming back right after this. And you look at that replay again, the official made a good call. He fell across the line, but he was on top of a Pioneer player. He never touched down. And so
yep, he's not down to it. The body part hits the ground.
Look at it again here. He makes that cut right there at the 10, then across the 5, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Yep.
All right,
starts off with good field position.
Back to live action, and Marietta with a decent return out to the 35 and a half yard line. And they will take over.
On that scoring drive, you had Garrett Gurney, 15-yard run with an Ortega kick, which remained, like you said, he remained perfect on the year. 9 plays, 65 yards, took 3 minutes and 18 seconds off the clock to move up 14-10.
And the key to that drive, Kev, was tempo.
Yep.
They stayed tempo the entire time, and that
bothered Marietta.
That did. Same way they scored their first drive, they went tempo. So look for that. Vontae back in the ball game. After coming out favoring that right shoulder a little while ago, he's ahead for 3 yards.
Marietta went back to the 3-3 stack look.
Yeah. You know, I just don't – I mean, I know that Marietta is dealing with what Muskingum's allowing him to do, but, you know, Vontae is so much better in space. I hate to see him going and getting clobbered, you know, going into the heart of that line. And, again, now he's on the right side. And, again, he's going to be wrapped up and clobbered by Connor Gurney, the linebacker, senior, number 5.
Lee Burkett was also there. Yeah, you can tell that Vontae's definitely trying to protect that shoulder.
Yep.
As he was getting hit, he was definitely turning that other shoulder into it.
He's I don't want to say he's running scared. That's not what
No,
he's running
no.
cautiously.
Yeah.
Cautiously. Need 2 for the first down, and Vontae fumbles it, picks it up, and he gets the first down. How do you like that? Bounced right back up into his hands, and Vontae goes ahead for the first down right up the middle.
Well, sometimes they say you better be lucky than good. But,
Yeah.
But that worked out pretty well for Vontae.
And Marietta wants to go tempo here. They bring the tight end out, Peyton Newman, and they bring in 11, Dalton Miller. So they swap a wide receiver for a tight end. And again, Vontae hitting the backfield. He bounces to the outside. This is where he's dangerous, but he loses his footing at the 45 after being pursued by Malachi Strohmile.
Yeah, he made a couple nice cuts right there. But Muskingum stretched him out very well. It could have been a bigger play if he was able to get vertical.
Still 5 yards on the carry. They'll give him 6 on the carry. It'll be second down and a long 4. Tenta to throw, and the pass is caught. First down, Marietta. That is Kenyon Franklin.
Taken out of bounds by Javon Tucker.
Franklin was hit so hard he got his mouthpiece knocked out.
There's definitely some hitting going on down there.
Tenta over the right side and in and out of the hands. He kind of shorted that one.
Yeah, Tucker on the coverage again.
That was intended for Franklin, and he just a little short on the pass.
Tenta's still 6 for 9 on the day. He's been pretty productive.
107 yards for Tenta and 107 yards for Gurney. You want to talk about?
Yeah. Very, very close.
Very close in quarterback stats there. Second and 10 for the Pioneers. They give it to Lewis, right side. Benny down to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him at the 31, and that gives him 3 on the carry.
Danny Adair on the stop for Muskingum. Brings up a third down. Big play here for Marietta. Don't know if they're quite in field goal range. This might be a 4-down territory for them.
Benny Lewis, 4 carries on the afternoon, 23 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he and Vontae are about even.
Yeah, Vontae with 27 yards on 11 carries. And again, Vontae is just getting the daylights beat out of him at the line of scrimmage. Tenta, pass.
Oh, no flag.
21.
Marietta was wanting the flag.
No, they should have got a flag. Javon Tucker was all over the intended receiver, Xavier Lindsay.
Yeah, he had his back arm across his shoulder there. That was definitely a little bit of interference.
And how Tucker did not get a flag for taunting. So he got out of 2 flags right there, 1 for pass interference and 2 for taunting to the Marietta sideline. And the head linesman just let him do it. 4th and 6.
48-yard field goal.
And the kick is on the way. He's got the leg off the upright.
Off the upright. He had plenty of leg.
DeMuth gave it all he had. And unfortunately, it doinks off the right upright. So with 5:19 to go, the Muskies take over. Good field position.
You'd like to, with as good a drive as that started out as, you'd like to come away with some points, but he had the leg for it. Just his towards were off.
And Kaufman. Kaufman at the 45-yard line. Kaufman down there talking to the side judge, wanting to know. That's 2 weeks in a row that we've had a PI call that was not called in our favor. And you see Tom Kaufman there. He is just so adamant and upset about that no call. He's walking up and down the sidelines. He's beside himself. And he and I talked after the game last week about that no call that happened right in front of the Marietta bench last week. And there's 2 weeks in a row that we've had a no call where it should have been PI.
Marietta dials up some pressure.
Gurney scrambles, has a man, and he's going to short. Is it short?
Picked off.
It is. Number 4, Drew Neal the sophomore.
Big play for Marietta's defense right
See
there.
right here, Gurney with the pass, and nice job by Drew Neal. One-hands it, catches it between his knees,
Good thing there's not instant replay.
holds on to it.
That ball might hit the ground. It was a heck of an effort, though.
Great catch by Drew, and that's the second pick now. Actually, the third one, but
Yeah.
the second one that's counted this afternoon. Great job by our camera crew and our director getting the replay. So 1st and 10 Pioneers at the 41, and a lot of time left to go. Vontae, left side, he'll go ahead out to the 45-yard line, a pickup of 4 on the play.
Hey, what he's earning every yard he's getting today.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, I would much rather love to see Vontae in space rather than getting his yards up the middle.
Hats off to Muskingum on that because they're kind of bottling him up. They're not giving him a whole lot of space.
Well, yeah, that's true. Now Tenta will move Vontae to the left side and give it to him. And again, look at that penetration in the back.
Yeah, he's got nothing.
That's number 95, Nathan Thomas.
Muskingum is giving him no room, and they're making him earn every yard.
Give me white 95. Again, Nate Thomas, white 95 right there. They say 225 pounds. Ain't no way.
225, huh? Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, I think that might be a little bit skinny.
Now, I'm totally, I was just getting ready to say, I'm totally open to the fact that I may have had a typo when I was typing up my stats here today, my charts. But no, their roster lists him at 225 as well. So he's about a Tudor's biscuit short of 300, I think.
You had to pull out tutors. I don't have any tutors down or up in Wheeling, the Wheeling area.
No Tudors in
No
Wheeling?
tutors, no. That's a Southern West Virginia thing.
Of course, we can see Tudors from the press box here.
That is very accurate.
Yeah, I can read their message board. I can tell you what the special is here at halftime if you're interested. We're going to have Smitty's Pizza, but if you want to run down the street, you can.
Good roll. He had all day to punt the ball, and
Yeah.
I think he had too much time because he kind of looked at it and just didn't get a good drop on that punt. But
So-
worked out all right.
Yeah, not able to take advantage of the turnover there, though, and that's frustrating because that's twice we've had interceptions go our way, and we've got to be able to take advantage of those TOs. If we're gonna force them, then we've got to be able to capitalize on them. And right now, we haven't been able to do that.
Now here's a stat that I'm looking at that really surprises me today.
Okay.
Muskingum 7.1 yards average rush. Marietta 2.4.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Woody out across the 35.
Finally tripped up by Drew Neal. Not a first down play that Marietta wanted to see with that result.
And again, tempo for the Muskies. They're going to try and put some points on the board here before halftime. Passes out to the flat, caught, 2 missed tackles, and there goes John Christopher Gore down the left side, and he's wrapped up at the 30-yard line.
Drew
and the
Neal.
touchdown-saving tackle there by Drew Neal.
You know, when your safety's making a lot of tackles, if your name's getting called, that's probably not good.
Not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. And the handoff to Woody, right side. Somebody lost their lid.
Bradley Woody carries right side.
Looked like
It was Woody that got his helmet taken off.
like Sabri on the stop there, ran him down from behind.
No gain.
25 seconds on the play clock, please.
You know, 2:15 left in this quarter. Plenty of time for Muskingum, but Marietta really needs to get a stop here.
Yeah, I do not want we can't give up points right here. I mean, because
No.
now we do get the ball coming out at halftime, but that's beside the point. I mean, we want to keep it a 4-point game here, and there's a timeout on the field, I think, taken by Well, I'm not sure who.
2-minute warning.
Oh, see there? That's the third week in a row I've done that. I screwed it up.
You're not used to that in college.
I'm telling you what, and so far, I'm not being made fun of by the guys over running the clock, so that's good. We'll take a quick break, and we will be coming up at halftime. We've got Jenna Anderson, who is the women's basketball coach. I am so looking forward to talking to Jenna, starting her second season as the Pioneers women's basketball coach. She's coming up at halftime, and matter of fact, look who's standing behind me, putting the devil sign behind my head is Coach Anderson. So good to see you, kid. We will talk to Jenna coming up here in just a few minutes. Jenna coming off her first year, 15-9 in her first season and 500 in the OAC. Not too cotton picking shabby for your first year in the OAC. And so we'll talk to Jenna about her thoughts of last season and then what she's got planned coming up this year. The ladies are taking the court on November the 8th. That is right around the corner. Gurney hands the ball off. There's that freshman, number 29. That's Joshua Felipe.
Handoff goes to Joshua Felipe. And it is
3rd down and 9.
E.J. Dawson on the stop there for the Pioneers. Kind of hard getting numbers. They're laying on their back. You can't see their number. Takes me a minute.
You got a point there, Cotton.
a little louder.
Clock continues to tick. We are inside 1:30. Woody, handoff right side, and he is going to be stopped short. So now we'll bring on Ortega, Aaron Ortega, to try to keep his perfect field goal streak alive. I'm assuming they're going to kick here.
Somebody's calling timeout.
Marietta takes the timeout.
Yeah, I would assume that they're going to kick a field goal here. Also, a little surprised, Brian, that they ran the ball right there, with the clock running down. But
yeah, I mean they've been living off the slant all day long, but they decided to go off tackle there on the right side for Woody, and Riley Woody. And Woody's having a pretty good afternoon. He's got 11 carries for 69 yards. He's had a 19-yard run as well. So,
yeah, they're actually out rushing the Pioneers tonight. Today. I knew they had a good passing offense, but running the ball, they've done pretty good.
Yeah, who would have thought? I mean, 85 yards to only 47 for Marietta, and when you've got Vontae Hodges, who averages 197 yards a game, and they're holding us to 47 yards, something's
well, you've got a combination, I think, the injury, but also I believe that Muskingum's DC has probably done a really nice job of scouting them and has a good game plan.
And look here, Matt Nardo is going for it here on 4th down. And a pass is wide open, touchdown.
Wow. That was a gutsy play call right there.
Westrick was wide open at the 2-yard line. Check it out right here. Gurney, all the time in the world to throw, and
just came back for it. Almost a back shoulder play.
Yeah, and he just stopped at the 2-yard line, waited for the pass to come to him, and Westrick into the end zone. And so, man, that is a killer right there on 4th and 9.
It's not what Marietta needed before half.
Ortega is up and good. So 1:03 to go. Marietta will have a little bit of time for a hurry-up offense, but they now trail it by 11 going into the locker room, and they'll get the ball coming out at halftime. But, man, that just such a momentum killer. If we could have stopped them right there, we would have had around $110 and left in the second quarter to try and do something with it. Now, we only lose 7 seconds there, but still.
Really surprised they didn't kick the field goal there with that much yards to go before the first down. He must really felt that.
Don't trust his defense.
Well, yeah, but he must feel like he needs the points, before half to give him a little bit more of a cushion. Because with that good of a field goal kicker, that was a makeable field goal.
Oh, for sure.
Now, if it was 4th and 2, I might have thought differently, but yeah, I'm really surprised. That was when it works, you're a genius.
Yeah. Caden Carroll back at his 10, and Chris Taylor at his 5 to receive the kick for Ortega. And Taylor's going to get it at the 11-yard line. Chris Taylor, right side. There's a hold that's not going to be called. We got away with one there. Wow. We kind of lucked out there.
Holding on for dear life was Simpson, holding on to the ankle.
That could have been totally disastrous.
Muskingum on that last drive ended with a touchdown. David Westrick, 27-yard pass from Garrett Gurney. Ortega kick, 6 plays, 83 yards, and only 2 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock.
And those drives that they've had today have been, long, sustained drives.
With tempo. I mean, even the tempo, they're still keeping the ball.
4 wide receivers in the set for the Pioneers. The pass is caught. Kenyon Franklin keeps 1 foot in bounds at the 48. Nice job, or 43 rather. Nice job by number 7, Franklin.
That's a big pickup on first down. Puts them in a position that they can.
And it stops the clock.
Yeah, maybe get some points here before half.
Needed
something big.
Yeah, we're in desperate need of points for sure before the half if we can get them. Benny Lewis is in the backfield now, joining Joe Tenta, the quarterback. They fake to Lewis. Tenta, straight drop over the middle, and the pass is caught. And Lewis gets it out of the backfield on the wheel route. Not much there. It'll get him out to the 47-yard line, and Marietta will call a timeout.
Yeah, Lee Burkett just held on for dear life till somebody else came and cleaned it up.
Yeah. So Benny Lewis on the afternoon, 5 rushes, 26 yards, averaging 5.2. He has a touchdown. Vontae Hodges, glad to have him back today, but really Muskingum has done a fantastic job of keeping him in check. Vontae with 13 carries for 31 yards, averaging only 2.4, and the longest carry that Vontae's had today has only been 6 yards.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, you can tell he's definitely not himself. Even though Muskingum's done a nice job of defending him, he just doesn't have those explosive plays that he normally we're accustomed to seeing.
What kind of pressure do you think that he's feeling today after being out for 2.5 games? We haven't won since he's been out. You got to think there's probably quite a bit of pressure on him to think that he needs to be the savior this afternoon.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure, what his mentality is there, but I think he's just, he's just trying to go about his business like always, but he's just not getting a whole lot of room.
Catch there made by Sear Patowski. Instead of spinning out and going out of bounds, he spun in and was brought down at the 45-yard line. Clock continued to run, and that caused Tenta to have a spike situation. So now it is 2nd and 10.
Probably need another 15 yards to get in field goal range.
Yeah, with 36 seconds to go here in the first half. Pioneers in the hurry up. 4 wide receivers. Tenta over the middle. He was under pressure again from that skinny number 95, Nathan Thomas. And it'll bring up 3rd and 10. He short hopped it. Intended receiver was number 11, Dalton Miller.
Yeah, that was I'm assuming he threw that ball in the dirt just because he was covered. That was a really short pass. Got another timeout.
Again, coming up at halftime, I am so excited to welcome Jenna Anderson, second-year coach of the women's basketball team here at Marietta College.
Who do they open up with?
Jenna, who do you guys open up with on the 8th? Bethany College on the 8th.
Up near me.
Up near Wheeling, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Is that the Bethany up that way, up near Wheeling? Yeah. So
play there or play home?
No, it's here.
Here. Oh, that's
yeah.
You said that. The Bisons.
Bethany Bisons, that's right.
It's my wife's alma mater.
Is that right?
Yeah.
We won't hold that against her.
Well, she's got many of them, but that was one of them.
She was kicked out of institution after institution.
No, she just likes degrees.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Started at Wesleyan, then ended up at Bethany, and got her master's degree from WU, and then her doctorate from IUP.
Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Wow, she's all over. She's been
All over the place.
She's been everywhere, man. 32 seconds to go here in the first half. Shotgun formation. Tenta and Hodges in the backfield. Vontae back to block. Pass is caught. Got to get out, and he does.
Nope, he does not.
No, he stayed in.
He's got to get out of bounds.
Dalton
I know he was
Miller.
trying to get the first down, but he's got to get out.
And that's just a freshman mistake right there.
Well, did they give it to him?
4th and 1. And now the clock is stopped. Last time out for Marietta.
Yep.
Would they have 6 this half? I counted. I thought that was 3 already.
I don't know. Puts the ball on the 36, 46. Yeah, we're still out of field goal range.
Well, that last one that DeMuth tried, he barely did have the leg. I mean, he had the leg.
Yeah, I mean, it hit probably a quarter of the way up on the upright.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a 48-yarder. He probably could have kicked it from 52, but, still got to get it straight. I would say comfortably they're going to need – well, they have no more timeouts. They'd have to get out of bounds. If they could throw the ball to the sideline and get out of bounds.
And Kaufman
10 yards maybe.
Talking to the umpire now, wanting to know why they kept Dalton Miller in bounds when he fell out of bounds.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. It was iffy whether he was in or out.
And Kaufman still wants to talk. Now he's talking to the official.
It's all the way on the field.
Kaufman is clear out at the near hash, talking with the referee and now the head linesman.
He's definitely not happy. Either that or he's trying to get an explanation. A lot of hand movements there.
Yeah. He's asking for the previous play to be reviewed. So let's take a quick timeout as well with 10 seconds to go while they review this spot and whether or not he was able to get out of bounds. We'll take a break, and we'll come back in just a few minutes. Brian Nost, Kevin Copley on Pro College right here after this.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. iTech wants to give you peace of mind through fire and security protection offered 24/7. Find out how we can design a full security system from fire and access control to video surveillance. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
They are looking at the replay. Now, they're able to do that. They did that once last week. They called for a replay last week. I'm sure it didn't go in our favor. But there is a service.
So many?
Yeah, I'm not sure. There is a service called Huddle. Now, Huddle is used by coaches and colleges all across the United States, and that is a hub for where players will go to put their highlight reels so other coaches can look at them. And so Huddle videos every single game every week. I don't care if you're Division I or if you're Division III. Huddle is a part of it. So they are able to go to the Huddle video that they're looking at on iPad right now down under the blue tent on the Marietta side of the field, and they're watching to see whether or not Dalton Miller got out of bounds.
See, the Huddle video is still filmed by the school.
Yes.
Because they upload that, and we use that at the high school level too.
And you saw Kaufman there. He was on the field. He was clear out to the hash, and he was pleading for a review here because he needs time back on that clock. And that's what the problem is. He had to burn his last timeout to give us only 10 seconds left.
But can they go back after he's already downed the ball?
Well, they haven't run a play yet from when he was out of bounds. So now
that's right. Okay, I'm thinking of the
no, they haven't
down before that.
Yeah, no, they haven't run a play. Yeah, that was a couple of plays ago.
That was a couple plays ago.
You're thinking about the spike.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
All right, so the official is talking to the head linesman. Now we'll get the call and find out if he's out of bounds and if we're going to add time.
After review, the ruling on the field was the runner was down inbounds. But after review, we have the runner down out of bounds for first down with 29 seconds on the play clock.
All right,
That's
so
a big change in momentum there.
not only was he down, inbounds, they called him down inbounds, but they gave him the first down, which stops the clock at 29 seconds. So that's 19 seconds to the good right there for the Pioneers.
That gives them plenty of time now. They got no timeouts left.
And I promise you, we will bring you Jenna Anderson before the female basketball season starts. I promise. It's taking a while, Coach, but we'll get you. She's good. So Kaufman gets his way.
This last,
Now we got to take advantage of it, Coach.
yeah, these last 20 seconds have taken 20 minutes.
Right. It's like an NBA basketball game.
It also gives Muskingum time to rest.
Marietta still has one timeout.
They're going to give Marietta their timeout back, which they should, because
Yep.
Coach Kaufman should have never had to call it. All right, 1st and 10, 29 seconds on the clock, over the middle, pass is caught, and in and out of the hands. Is that a football move? Let's hope so, because we recovered it.
Incomplete.
Chris Taylor recovered it. They're calling it incomplete.
Muskingum did a great job right there, knocking the ball out. I believe that was Antoine Murphy that jarred the ball loose.
Dalton Miller had it, and then he didn't. That took 7 seconds.
That definitely would put him in field goal range.
Yeah. Nice job, though, there by Chris Taylor following the play, just in case. Tenta wants to throw, steps up, ball's knocked out of his hands, and that's going to be recovered by Muskingum, it looks like. Now, was his arm going forward? Tenta says his arm was going forward. Of course he's going to say that.
I think Nathan Thomas knocked it out. There's your guy.
That skinny 225-pounder.
Now, he ran like he was 225 pounds there, getting around that edge. He did a nice job of running the.
Offsides, number 95.
He got a little jump start maybe. That's why he got in there so quick.
Yeah, offside, so that negates the fumble.
Problem is it took some time off the clock.
Yeah, we're down to 11 seconds. Maybe you got to think, maybe an out route here.
Got to get to the sideline. Well, they do have one timeout left. I mean, they could get a ball in the middle if it's wide open and then call timeout and kick a field goal.
They're going to mark 5 yards off, so it'll put them inside the 30.
Yeah, we're borderline now, I think, field goal range, but I think you take what they give you here.
Tenta wants to throw, right side, has a man, caught, out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Now,
Kenyon Franklin.
Now the question is, do you kick it or do you try to score a touchdown?
Got to try to kick here, I'm thinking. Well, you got time for one play.
It's going to be close.
If you run a quick out,
you might have time for one play and get rid of it.
And you've got a timeout you can burn here to talk about it.
True.
15 on the play clock.
They might give it to Vontae and call timeout. See if you can get a little couple yards running the ball.
What's Scott Solid's going to call up?
Timeout Muskingum.
Timeout Muskies. No, they actually, Yeah, Muskingum called their timeout. So 6 seconds to go, 21-10 our score.
For their continued support of our local athletes.
Right now in the first half, we've got Muskingum at 254 yards of offense and Marietta with 215. So it's pretty close.
Yeah, Muskingum, Garrett Gurney, 15 of 23, but 2 picks that we have not been able to take advantage of.
That's exactly right. He hasn't had to pay the penalty for throwing those picks, really. He's got 2 touchdowns but 2 picks. And then rushing-wise, the biggest difference is in the game. Marietta's rushing game just has not been present today.
No, not at all. They're doubling us up with 85-47.
And we're usually well over 250 yards rushing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this, you're going to think I'm crazy. This would be a great muddle huddle play.
Would it?
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do that, Kev.
I don't think so either. But
it's a bold move there, Coach.
Bold move.
All right, Vontae, sidecar to the right. Tenta wants to throw. He's going to the end zone. One time, and pass interference in the end zone against Muskingum.
Pass intended for Kenyon Franklin.
Now,
is that half the distance?
They'll call pass interference in the end zone, so the ball will be at what, the 1 yard line?
Well, that's what it is in the NFL. I'm not sure about college.
2 yard line.
Yeah, 2
I was close.
You're close. Now 3 seconds.
This is a big time call right here.
I think being down 11, I'd probably go for it. I'd probably try to get the ball in the end zone right before half, get some momentum.
Marietta takes their final timeout, so they're going to talk about it.
Although field goal would make it what?
Well, it's an 8-point game if you kick a field goal.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
At this point, where the ball's at the 2 yard line, it's like an extra point. But we've struggled there in that department as well. We're certainly not perfect in our kicking game.
No, kickers get
extra
ready though.
Extra points.
On.
Yeah.
If I'm third wheeling it here, I'm probably going to probably try to score a touchdown right here before half. Take some momentum in and get the ball back coming out second half. So now you can maybe double up and get back the lead.
Yeah. Well, all eyes on 89, DeMuth. Is he in or is he out? Vontae is in. They're going to go for it.
Give it to your workhorse and let him eat.
And I'll tell you what, Joe Tenta's out too. They got Benny Lewis, Zion Jackson-Wilborn, and your quarterback is Vontae Hodges. He'll go left side. He's got a lane. Vontae, they're going to stand him up at the 2 yard line, and he's not going to get in. That's
flag.
the end.
We have a flag.
And there is a flag on the goal line.
If it's defensive, they're going to get another play.
Offsides on the defense. That's Marietta's going to get another chance at it.
They went a little wildcat. But Muskingum was ready for it, although they did jump offsides.
So they'll go half the distance to the goal. The ball will be placed at the 1 yard line, and Marietta will have one more crack at it. And I think they're going to keep the same personnel. They are. Benny Lewis, Vontae Hodges, Zion Jackson-Wilborn. They're running wildcat. Here we go. Right side. Touchdown, Marietta! Flag on the play. Flag in the end zone. Flag on the play. Hold everything.
Flag on the play.
And there's a discussion at the 5 yard line. Here's the call. Offsides defense. Marietta declines it. Touchdown, Pioneers. How big is that, Coach?
That is a huge, huge play right before half.
Man.
And again, like I said, they're going to get the ball after halftime with a chance of taking the lead. Big momentum switch.
Last play, unless there's a penalty, of the first half. Kick is up. Kick is good. And at the half, it's Muskingum 21, Marietta 17, and quite possibly one of the most important touchdowns you're going to see from the Pioneers all season long. We are at halftime. It's homecoming, and halftime means Jenna Anderson is coming up next as Kevin takes a break and eats all the pizza. Stay with us. We'll be back right here on Flow College. Stay with us.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. Whether it's cybersecurity, network support, web hosting, or cloud backup, our IT professionals empower your business with innovative solutions that drive success. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
Welcome back to Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. We are at the half. Muskingum 21, Marietta 17. We were talking off camera. What a long, drawn-out second quarter. It was exciting.
It was. I came up here with about 4 minutes left, and I think I stood up here for about 20. So
Stood up here for a half an hour, waiting
but-
to go 4 minutes. Joined by Jenna Anderson, the head women's basketball coach here at Marietta. It is so good to see you back.
Good to see you, too.
And I'll tell you, so let's talk a little bit about 24-25 season. Yeah. Your first season, 15-11, 9-9 in the conference. You had to be pleased with that, right? I mean, your first year out of the gate.
Definitely. It was definitely an exciting season. We lost 4 of our 5 starters that year. We implemented a new offense. So to be able, go 500 in the league, win 15 games, it was not where we wanted to be necessarily. I always want to win more.
Sure.
But it was a great starting point.
It is so exciting for me to interview you as the head coach because I'm so used to you wearing the blue and white and the gray and white and watching you play. It was such an exciting playing career that you had. How has the transition been? Because you played and then you were an assistant under Cole. Yeah. And then when Cole left, you got the call and you stepped in. How's the transition been?
Transition's been great. I mean, Coach Vivian, I can't thank him enough for, what he did for me in the aspect of getting me prepared to be in this position. He was great in that, and I owe him a lot, but it was exciting. I mean, when I first got the original call back in 2018 to come back as assistant coach, it was kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I love this place. I love this town, this community, and it was an exciting opportunity that I was blessed to get, and I'm even more blessed to be here still.
So when I've talked to other coaches, and tell me how difficult it is from your perspective in the world of NIL now. How hard is it to coach and recruit when NIL is so prevalent in NCAA sports right now?
It doesn't affect us, honestly, too much for right now. But what we do see is we definitely see some kids that might be those borderline D3, D2 kids. And if they get anything, from NIL or anything like that for that D2, they're taking it and they're going. And
they're going.
And that's tough because, those borderline kids are the ones that can kind of make or break it for you. If you get some of those players who are D2 level but want that D3 experience, they're the ones that you really kind of count on for some stuff. So it's been tricky kind of navigating that, but it's not been too horrible for us.
So it doesn't affect you, your day-to-day is still get the girls ready to play for November 8th.
Exactly.
Let's talk about that. Bethany College coming up November the 8th at Ban Johnson. Talk about your upcoming season, what your likes are with this team, and what sort of things you have to work on.
Yeah, so starting out with Bethany is going to be a good test for us. This is the second year in a row now we've lost 4 out of our 5 starters.
Right.
So getting some new faces in there again. But I'm so pleased with how we've been practicing lately. We have another young team, but we are extremely athletic. We are quick. We're moving the ball really well on offense, which is nice. And our overall IQ this year as a team has taken a giant step up. So that's something as a coach that is super exciting because you can just, kind of let them go out there and play the game of basketball and not have to tell them to get to this point and go to the here and go to here, so they can kind of do it themselves and make the reads they need to.
Are you kind of a run and gun offense? Do you play a lot of stuff in the paint? How's it going to look this year?
We're definitely trying to play faster this year. We want to get out and go, get the ball up the floor as quick as we can, and then see if we can get a look in transition. And if we're not, we're kind of getting into our motion offense where we can go 5 out, we can go 4 out, 1 in, and just like I said, it's a read and react offense. So just reading that defense, looking to see what we can get, and trying to get a quick score.
Well, I cannot wait to see you guys play this year. It is so good to see you. And you would never know in talking to you. This is the second time I've had the chance to interview as a coach. I interviewed you a lot as a player, but you act like you've been doing this your whole life. It's just, it's just seamless.
Appreciate it.
I'm so excited for you, kid. All right, Jenna Anderson, head women's basketball coach here at Marietta. November the 8th, pack the banjo. You want to see them come out and play against Bethany right here. And good luck to you, man. I hope to see you so many more times this season.
Thank you, Brian.
All right, that's Jenna Anderson. We'll take a break. It's halftime. Muskingum leads it 21-17. Kevin Copley and I will have the call coming back in the third quarter after we take a timeout here on Flow College. Stay with us. We're coming back right after this.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. iTech wants to give you peace of mind through fire and security protection offered 24/7. Find out how we can design a full security system from fire and access control to video surveillance. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success. iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. Whether it's cybersecurity, network support, web hosting, or cloud backup, our IT professionals empower your business with innovative solutions that drive success. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. We specialize in servicing your printer and copiers, as well as providing experienced technical support to maintain them. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make in your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success. iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. iTech wants to give you peace of mind through fire and security protection offered 24/7. Find out how we can design a full security system from fire and access control to video surveillance. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success. iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. Whether it's cybersecurity, network support, web hosting, or cloud backup, our IT professionals empower your business with innovative solutions that drive success. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. We specialize in servicing your printer and copiers, as well as providing experienced technical support to maintain them. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make in your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success. iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. iTech wants to give you peace of mind through fire and security protection offered 24/7. Find out how we can design a full security system from fire and access control to video surveillance. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success. iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. Whether it's cybersecurity, network support, web hosting, or cloud backup, our IT professionals empower your business with innovative solutions that drive success. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
2025 homecoming queen is Brianna Herron. And Marietta College's 2025 homecoming king is Connor Reed. Congratulations to the winners, and thank you to all of the candidates for their participation. A special thank you to PAC members, Emmy Kaminsky, Bryce Moyers, and Adeline Harrison for all of their hard work in making this week happen. Let's have one more big round of applause for your homecoming queen, Brianna Herron, and homecoming king, Connor Reed.
No, like I did especially. If you would have been in there whole club right now, I would have been.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. We specialize in servicing your printer and copiers, as well as providing experienced technical support to maintain them. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make in your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success. iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. iTech wants to give you peace of mind through fire and security protection offered 24/7. Find out how we can design a full security system from fire and access control to video surveillance. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success. iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. Whether it's cybersecurity, network support, web hosting, or cloud backup, our IT professionals empower your business with innovative solutions that drive success. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. We specialize in servicing your printer and copiers, as well as providing experienced technical support to maintain them. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make in your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
Welcome back to Don Drum Stadium on the campus of Marietta College. We are at the half, and the Pioneers trail it by 4, 21-17, but a huge touchdown by Vontae Hodges with no time left on the clock. A couple of offside penalties by Muskingum allowed Marietta to keep their drive alive, and they went 9 plays, 76 yards. They only had 1 minute and 3 to do it, and they used every bit of it to get on the scoreboard. The extra point from DeMuth was good, and we trail at 21-7, but we do get the ball coming out of halftime. In that first half, Muskingum had 16 first downs. We had 12. Rushing yards, Muskingum 13 carries for 85 yards. We had 21 carries, and Kevin, a big note there, only 48 yards. Vontae back in the ball game, but he struggled, only 32 yards on 14 carries.
Yeah, the running game for the Pioneers is, it's not what it usually is, which, again, I think Muskingum's done a nice job defensively in their game plan and their preparation for that. They knew what they had to do to win this game, and they put together a package that's kind of slowed the Pioneer offense down with the running attack. But, I think the second half, we'll find out if which coaching staff made the most adjustments or better adjustments, so to speak. And the Pioneers see if they can get the running game going. Passing game has been pretty good.
Yeah, but you bring up a good point in that Muskingum, I think, prepared for Marietta to be one-dimensional today, and that's running the football, because they knew that Antoine Johnson was out with a knee, and he did not play last week, didn't dress today, he's not playing today, so they figured on preparing for the run, and so they've done a really nice job in that. As far as passing goes, we talked about it. 15 of 23 for 169 yards for Muskingum, 2 picks for Garrett Gurney. Marietta is 11 of 20 for 168 yards and no picks. Schedule's coming up later on this year for both of these ball clubs. First of all, Marietta, next week they are on the road. They are at Baldwin Wallace. And the week after that, so 2 weeks in a row, they're on the road at Wilmington. And then they'll finish up right here 2 weeks back-to-back at home on the 8th against Mount Union and on the 15th against Bluffton. Muskingum, after Marietta, will take on Heidelberg at home. There'll be Baldwin Wallace at home, and then they finish out on the road on the 8th and the 15th at Capital and Mount Union, respectively. You see Bluffton there on the 15th. We talked about when John Carroll dropped out of the OAC, that caused everybody really to find one of these non-conference opponents that you're not really used to seeing. And Bluffton, one of those. Westminster, another one of those that we played at the first part of the year. So 2 teams are not used to seeing on the schedule. And by the time we get to Mount Union and Bluffton, hopefully we'll still be on the positive side of things on the schedule.
Looking forward to the Mount Union game when we come back here at home.
Yeah. Of course, Mount Union always ranked in the top 4 or 5 in the country, and this year is no different, leading the OAC.
They just reload.
All right, we are set to go. Chris Taylor and Caden Carroll back to receive the kick. It's a line drive, and Taylor is just going to let it go into the end zone. Thought about hopefully getting it out of bounds, but it stayed inside the pylon.
Yep, good directional kick. Probably doesn't have quite the leg strength to get to the end zone in the air, so he drove it.
So Marietta will take over, and you look at the standings of the Ohio Athletic Conference. No surprise, Mount Union, perfect 3-0 in conference and 5-0 overall. Ohio Northern, who has beat up on everybody in the conference so far that they've played, 4-0. Then you have BW at 3-1. Heidelberg, who had our number last week, 2-1. Muskies 2-1, and then there we are sitting in 6th at 2-2. Joe Tenta back in at quarterback, pistol formation, and that looks like 21. Vontae Hodges is behind him. Vontae cuts left, come back up through the middle, and nothing doing. He bounces outside for about 3-4 yards. He'll get out to the 29-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, typically you're used to seeing Vontae take those little 4-yard gains and turn them into 9 and 10-yard gains. But, he's doing the best with what he's getting right now, I think.
There's no question in my mind, too, that he's playing hurt. We saw him at halftime. He was in the homecoming court, and there's Vontae breaking one of his longer runs of the day. First down, Marietta. In the homecoming court, and he was working that right shoulder during the homecoming ceremony at halftime. And so
he is down.
No question he's hurt, and
that's not his shoulder either.
Yeah.
Looking at his knee or his ankle, or
don't know if it's a cramp or what, but
that's not a good sign.
No. Not sure if he was rolled up on or.
Looks like it might be a cramp.
Yeah, I think it's a cramp.
That's the
best.
That's the best sign.
That's the best thing we could hope for. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back, and they're attending Devontae on the far sideline. We'll take a break. We'll come right back.
I thought he landed on his shoulder there for a second.
Is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. We specialize in servicing your printer and copiers, as well as providing experienced technical support to maintain them. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make in your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
So the best case scenario was that Vontae Hodges had a cramp, and he was able to get off the field under his own power. So
that's good news for Marietta.
Big time.
And for him.
He does have his helmet off, and they're working on that right leg. Here's a long pass to Siripatowski, hand fighting, and what a catch by John Siripatowski inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. First down, Marietta. That was a launch.
That was a heck of a catch. Javon Tucker had him blanketed on the coverage, but he still was able to come down with it.
35 yards in the air, and the ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. First down, Marietta. And a lot of hand fighting going on there with Siripatowski and the defender, but John got the better of him. Good coverage there by Javon Tucker, by the way. But Siripatowski just went up and got that.
I think Marietta's coming out here with a little bit of spark. They're big first half touchdown to end the half, knowing they're back in it.
Pistol formation now for the Pioneers. Benny Lewis is behind Joe Tenta. Tenta wants to throw. End zone way too long for Siripatowski, who was well covered there by Javon Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker's doing a nice job on coverage, but I thought the ball was way longer than what it was initially, and then it wasn't too far off when it got there.
Lewis Goodnow checks into the ball game. He replaces the tight end Peyton Newman. Hodge is still on the bench. He's down here at the Muskingum 40-yard line, just trying to work that leg and get some fluids in him.
Doesn't look like he's really in a big hurry to get back up
No.
the sideline.
Screen pass in and out of the hands of Benny Lewis.
Either that, they may have told him, "We'll call you when we're ready for you."
So that brings up a fourth down, and they'll bring the kicking unit on. Just a little swing pass there, and Lewis was going to get clobbered, and I think he, I don't want to say he had alligator arms, but he was looking to run before he had the ball.
Yes, he did. 34-yard attempt. Actually, no, sorry. Been a 38-yard attempt.
He's got the distance, and it is no good. He pulled it left.
Pulled it just a little left. I thought that was good looking from here, but it wasn't.
That's why we're not standing there under the goalpost.
Yeah.
12:34 to go, and boy, did we need a score out of the half, and we didn't get it. Unfortunately, 21-17. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 30 seconds right here on Flow College. Stay with us.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. iTech wants to give you peace of mind through fire and security protection offered 24/7. Find out how we can design a full security system from fire and access control to video surveillance. Call us today or visit itechwv.com.
Back to live action here at Don Drum, and the ball carrier is Riley Woody. Woody out across the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Acebrook was on the stop for Marietta.
Yeah, and Jonah's done a really nice job filling in for Lucas Ratliff, who is unfortunately out for the year with an injury.
Yeah, he's got 6 tackles today.
Yeah, he's doing really, really well, is Jonah. So hats off to him, man. And he's He's playing a great game, sophomore from South Charleston, Ohio.
He's got his hands full over there with the talented receivers from Muskingum. Big down here for Marietta so they can get their defense off the field.
3rd and 10. Watch the slant. No, great job there. Pressure from Marietta, bringing it in the backfield with Suleiman Jallo.
Benny Lewis was also there putting a little bit of pressure. He comes off limping a little bit, but Marietta did their job, got 3 and out, which is huge. And they'll get the ball back to see if they can do something with it. So they may flip the field here a little bit and get a pretty good field position.
So a 3 and out. And a block from Marietta. And there was a muff punt. And Kaufman is out there. He is loving it. He threw his hat. He's happy as a lark right there.
That was a great drawing up special teams block from the punt return team. Marietta's offense is going to get a shot here in great position.
Yeah, Ortega he bobbled the snap, and that allowed Marietta to put pressure on him, and they were able to block it. So Marietta 1st and 10, 1st and goal on the 10.
Yeah, I don't know what the statistic is. I used to know it at one time, but it's like something like 75%. If you have a punt block, you don't win the game. It's a big percentage.
See. Newman in motion. They give it to Lewis, left side. He follows Newman. Lewis, untouched, 10 yards, touchdown, Marietta.
That's the way you change the momentum in a hurry.
Check out Lewis here. He's following Newman. Newman, block right there, 87, opens up the lane, and there goes Lewis.
Great
hats
block.
Off to 87 Newman. Hats off to our cameraman. Great shot and a great run by Benny Lewis. Touchdown, Pioneers, and we're back on top.
Crucial extra point here. Puts us up 3. He's missed 2 field goals, but he's been pretty good on extra points.
Kick is up. Kick is good, and we've got a Pioneer down. Oh, man, and that does not look good. Holding his knee.
It might be a cramp as well.
Well, let's hope. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Marietta's got the lead, 24-21. Stay with us on Flow College.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. We specialize in servicing your printer and copiers, as well as providing experienced technical support to maintain them. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make in your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
Gavin Blind was the Pioneer that was down, and it looked like, Kevin, just a cramp. He was able to get up and come off the field under his own power, so that's good news for Gavin. How's what the scoring drive look like there?
Well, it's one of the quickest scoring drives you can probably imagine.
Yeah.
One play, Benny Lewis, 10-yard run with the extra point good from DeMuth, 7 seconds.
Nice.
So we'll take that.
And that big block there by Newman, you gotta give credit to the tight end, Peyton Newman Jr. did a great job on that block from Ringgold, Georgia. So Marietta will try to tighten the defense now a little bit. It was 3 and out for Muskingum, their last possession.
I believe that was Acebrook again on the tackle for special teams. He's all over the field today.
Jonah he's done really, really well. I'm really, really pleased with how he has played here this afternoon.
Yeah, he's got a good career ahead of him. There's the adjustments we're looking for right there.
Yeah. He's got a total, Jonah does, of 7 tackles. He's tied with Neal with 7 apiece.
Yeah. This is what Marietta needed. They need to get Muskingum behind the sticks here. Force them, and if you get them behind the sticks, you know what they've got to do.
Right. Well, they knew that Muskingum, had their most success with tempo. So maybe they made some adjustments here. Gurney, pass right in the flat is wide open.
Yeah, they're going too deep right there, and that's just, there's certain, every defense has its weaknesses, and that's the spot against too deep that's open usually, right there on that seam.
Cade Searles on the catch, 9 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Let's see what Marietta can do here and see if they can dial up a pressure. Looks like maybe a little tush push. And he gets it.
Yeah. They needed 2 and got 3.
Didn't really do a tush push, but that was close. He kind of skirted off to the left side.
Right. Gurney kept it and just went over left tackle. Well, between the guard and the tackle, and that little hole there.
The one hole.
That's right. Pistol formation now for the Muskies. Gurney turns, hands it to Woody. Woody.
Beautiful job.
Great job. Penetration in the backfield by Marietta. Led by number 10, Harley Hopkins.
Yep, that was a great. That when you draw up how you fill a hole as a linebacker, that's it right there. Technique, perfect. Tackle, perfect. He's a talented young man. He's done a nice job this year. And I believe all conference from last year, if I'm not mistaken.
2nd and 12 foul for Muskingum. Gurney wants to throw it. And a big-time hit. And Woody is going to be slow to get up. He was running the wheel route out of the backfield, and he was met by Harley Hopkins. And Drew Neal knocked him for a loop. And there's a timeout on the field.
Who called the timeout? Was that Muskingum? Oh, they're calling a targeting call. Oh.
We're going to check and see if
I didn't see that.
I mean, it was just a bang, bang hit.
Yeah.
I didn't even see a flag.
I didn't either. Was that Grandizio over there?
I'm not sure. I thought it might have been Hopkins. Oh, okay. It was Leo Grandizio with the hit. So Grandizio.
He just met him as soon as he caught it.
I never saw a flag, so I'm not sure.
The only thing that they might be able to get him on is hitting around the head and neck area. He didn't lead with the head, and it wasn't unnecessary, obviously.
So for the second time today, they are going to go, and that was a shoulder. I mean, he threw his shoulder into him. Louis Grandizio.
Yeah, that was a clean
So they're
hit.
quickly out from underneath the tent.
So I believe Muskingum was asking for targeting.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt.
There was no flag called because he said the officials upheld it. That was a little odd.
So they waved off the targeting, so it'll be 3rd down and 8. So Grandizio stays in the game. Gurney wants to throw, and it's hit at the line of scrimmage. What a great job. Great defensive play there by Marietta.
It was Holden Daly got his hand on it. Yeah, they ran a little loop stunt on the outside, and he ended up getting his hand on the ball. Those are things sometimes as a quarterback you just can't do anything about.
So 2 possessions, 2 punts, and this one's not much better than the last one, only it didn't get blocked.
Yeah, that he might be a little gun shy, trying to get the ball off quick. And
that looked like one of my pitching wedges at Golf Club of West Virginia.
I thought you were better than that.
No, I'm not better than that. I've got the broken snapped in 2 clubs to prove it.
Oh, my. Well, this gives Marietta a great opportunity, good field position here, to come down and extend their lead.
You know, this is so sad to say, but I played 14 holes of golf this year. That's it.
Wow.
I started to play a full round. I'll tell you the story later. It just breaks my heart. Wildcat formation did not work that time. 5-yard loss to Benny Lewis. So I started to play. I got behind this group of 4 guys. I was by myself. They wouldn't let me through. So after 14 holes, I said, I got to go. I mean, this is ridiculous. So I quit after 14 holes. They would not let me through.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
You probably were playing a game of your life.
Oh,
too.
I was like 1,800 under par. It was crazy. No, I was having a good back 9. I was like even par, 1 under, something on the back.
Nice. Still in the Wildcat. Are they?
Bunch formation left side, one receiver to the bottom of your screen. Tenta in at quarterback, and now a flag coming in, a false start against Marietta.
I don't know why I even said that. For some reason, I thought Vontae was still a quarterback. Well, see, that's what we can't have. We can't have penalty after penalty and put yourself second and forever.
And that's on Brady, too. Brady knows better. Shieldwalker, he's a senior. He's mad at himself.
Now, in the second down play, you're going to have to get half of it. Just to get a chunk.
There's a slant and some space.
Or score.
Oh, stay on your feet. Doggone it. Chris Taylor.
That was kind of another version of that little fast screen coming right across, little pick. That's hard to defend, too, when you're coming across the field like that.
Pass over the middle, and again, hauled in by number 4, Chris Taylor.
Connor Gurney on the stop from Muskingum. You know, now Marietta's kind of giving Muskingum the taste of their own medicine. A little dinking and ducking. And
watch how Taylor, he gets out in the open field right here, and the turf monster runs into his own guy.
That was the monster.
Yeah, his own guy was the turf monster.
But I will hand it to the lineman came downfield and was blocking downfield. That's pretty good. He's got to be a better athlete and avoid him.
Fake Devontae pass in the flat is caught. Freshman with a nice little move. That is number 11, Dalton Miller.
Antoine Murphy on the stop from Muskingum. First down from Marietta. This is a good opportunity for them to, get in the red zone here and put some more points on the board with 6:30 to go in the third quarter.
Tenta in the shotgun. Straight drop. He wants to go long. Now he's just going to pass underneath. Pass is caught. Nice grab there and another first down by Chris Taylor. And Chris is having himself an afternoon here in the second half.
Tackle by Marcellus, but not before they got the first down.
And Kev, I love the patience of Joe Tenta right there. He sat back in the pocket. He was looking long, and then he took the underneath route because Taylor was there.
Yeah, he did a nice job going through his progression.
Very patient. Taylor now with 3 catches on the afternoon. And again, all kinds of time to Sierra Patowski now over the left side. And a first down, Marietta inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line.
They seem to be getting in a rhythm during on this drive.
And they've gone away from the run.
Yeah, Tenta's really looked like a poised, experienced quarterback today. He's done a nice job.
Last week he looked like, his first start. This week he's got a little bit more experience under his belt, and he's looking a little bit more poised. I love the way he's hanging in the pocket, and the Pioneers are doing a good job this half of giving him time to throw the football.
Yeah, he's 16 of 26 for 254 right now. That's not bad, not too shabby.
Ball start again by Marietta. Doggone it, they just keep shooting themselves in the foot on penalties.
Yeah, we've got 254 yards passing and 71 yards rushing.
Who would have thought?
Not me.
5th penalty on the afternoon for Marietta for 45 yards. Tenta, 2-step drop. Got Vontae out of the backfield in space. Vontae at the 15. Vontae out of bounds at the 13-yard line, 12-yard line.
That'd be nice to see Pavante get in the end zone on his senior homecoming.
Yeah.
Especially after he's been out the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I know he was really targeting to get back today. They thought about playing, in all seriousness, they thought about playing him last week, and in warm-ups, he just was not ready to go. And so he did not dress last week. And
well, from seeing him kind of moving his arm around when he's not in the game, it's probably a good move that they didn't play him last week.
Yeah, again, right up the middle. And as you see, he backed into the line right there, protecting that right shoulder.
Yeah, he's definitely being a little guarded on that right shoulder.
There's no question. Now look at him. You look right there. He's working that right arm.
He's shaking his head that he's okay, but he's definitely feeling it.
So 3rd and 6 for the Pioneers. Clock continues to run. We're inside 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. Marietta with the only score so far in this stanza. They lead at 24-21. Tenta looking left, throws over the middle, all by himself. Guess who? John Sirapatowski, touchdown, Pioneers.
They did a nice job. Sirapatowski right there ran a little fake flag and then broke it back inside.
Sirapatowski, you just called it right there. Little stutter step just off the line of scrimmage, and he takes off across the middle, and nobody was near him. Touchdown, Marietta.
Tenta was going to him the whole time. Not a great job of looking at him all the whole way, but he was looking at him the whole time. He knew that was going to be the route that was open.
And this one is up and good for Nathaniel DeMuth. And at 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter, Marietta now with a 10-point lead, 31-21. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back right here on Flow College. Stay with us. So as we come back to live action here at Don Drum, we're talking about off camera how good Joe Tenta looks this afternoon, Kevin, and he is really having himself a game.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball very well, making good decisions. 19 of 29 for 281 yards.
Little bloop kickoff taken by one of the up men. And that's one of those skinny defensive linemen, Jamarcus Pierce.
96, yes.
Freshman.
So that scoring drive for Marietta, it was a nice route by Sirapatowski. 10-yard pass from Joe Tenta. Kick was good. 9 plays, 65 yards, and 5 minutes and 41 seconds off the clock.
Incidentally, the guy that returned that kick just now, Jamarcus Pierce, the defensive lineman, 200. on this.
You know, I mean, maybe he just ate a couple. Maybe he just ate a couple cheeseburgers on
Gurney's going to have 6 right here if he catches it.
Oh,
In and out of the hands of Cade Searles. And Searles just ran a post. That's all he did, and he split the defenders. He was wide open, and the pass just too strong.
Marietta dodged a bullet right there because
Yep.
that was 6 points all day, every day.
Cade Searles comes in leading the conference in receiving touchdowns with 7, and we've kind of done a really nice job on him today. Only 4 catches for 30 yards.
Gurney probably wishes he has that one back just about a yard shorter.
Yep. There's not really a slant, but
A little seam route.
yeah, seam route over the middle, first down. That's to Jeremy Smith.
Mason Vaughter was on the tackle, but not before they got the first down.
Smith playing a long way from home. He's a player from Phoenix, Arizona.
Wow. It's cold for him up here then.
No kidding. Pressure on the backside. Gurney steps up, and he's going to be dropped.
He was dropped by Bryant Young.
Great job on the
And he was getting chased on the backside as well, and he stepped up to avoid that, and then Young was still there to make the stop.
Young, the junior from Eastlake, Ohio. No gain on the play. It'll be second down and 10. Clock continues to tick. We are at 2:23 on a running clock in the third. Marietta with all the points here so far in the third quarter. It's 14-0 third quarter in favor of the Pioneers. Gurney wants to throw left side. He's got his man, and that is John Christopher Gore.
Not sure how they leave Gore that wide open.
I don't know. Well, they're playing off of him.
They are.
First of all.
They are.
Because Gore didn't come that far off the line of scrimmage.
That's 10 yards, 12 yards a pop.
Now they're going to bring Grandizio up a little bit, but they're giving him 7 yards off the line of scrimmage, and
They're
there he
taking
is
it.
again.
They're taking it.
There he's. I mean,
That's smart football on their part.
yeah. If they see it, they'll check down to that every
Yep.
time.
And he has the arm strength to get it out there. You know, a lot of quarterbacks can't make that throw, but you know he's got the strength to do it. He's got the confidence.
And again, now Grandizio's coming up and going to play him man up, and they give it to Woody. Woody goes around the right side, and he's going to be wrapped up by P.J. Julius.
Just got him by the jersey. Going to bring up third and short. This is a big third down right here.
Yeah. Man, I like to have those two plays to Gore back. You know, those two out routes where he just sat right there at the line of scrimmage. They gave him 8 yards, and he took it.
Yeah, he now has 7 catches for 81 yards.
Yeah, he's having a game. Right up the middle is Woody, and he'll have the first down as he crosses the 21 down to the 20.
And Harley Hopkins is there to stop him, but again, I mean, we keep saying it, but not before he gets the first down. They're going that tempo, and they're getting 10, 12 yards a pop. Marietta's got to get back in the groove where they're slowing these guys down.
Right, and really this is the first real opportunity that we've seen Muskingum try that tempo here in the second half. Marietta's done a really good job of shutting them down as Woody goes ahead for 5 yards down to the 15.
And there's Asbrook there to make that stop.
Riley Woody takes the handoff. Jonah Acebrook.
Acebrook again.
Takes him to 8 tackles on the day.
Yeah, Jonah's having a really good day, and that'll be the last play of the third quarter. So in the third quarter, it was all Pioneers, 14-0 in that third quarter, and they lead it by 10. But the Muskies are on the move, and they're inside the red zone. We'll have the final 15 for you. Coming up, Brian Nostin, Kevin Copley on Flow College. Stay with us right here after this.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. iTech wants to give you peace of mind through fire and security protection offered 24/7. Find out how we can design a full security system from fire and access control to video surveillance. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make for your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
At Sir Speedy, we're not just about ink on paper. We're your one-stop destination for all your printing needs. From eye-catching signs to promotional materials that leave a lasting impression, we bring your ideas to life. Our experts are here to guide you through every step, ensuring your brand stands out. Print it right. Choose Sir Speedy for all your printing needs. Reliable and tailored to perfection. That's our promise. Helping you get noticed. Sir Speedy, your print partner for success.
We are back live at Don Drum on a 2nd and 5, and hopefully Marietta is able to plug some of these holes here as Gurney goes right up the middle, and he'll have close yardage for a first down. They're going to say yes, he did get 5. Yeah, so Gurney on the keeper.
They've done pretty much what they've wanted to do this drive against Marietta. Marietta really hasn't had an answer. It's going to put them in not quite 1st and goal. They can still get a first down.
They haven't set the yard marker, so they are calling it 1st and goal.
It must be right on the 10-yard line then.
And off to Woody, crosses the 10 down to the 9-yard line, give him about a yard.
Big Anthony Karp there to stop him.
And that was an RPO there. Gurney thought about hanging on to it, but he gave it off to Woody at the last second.
Yeah, he wanted Woody to get the hit, not him.
Now Gurney's he's got a wide open man, and he overshot him.
Yeah,
he had Gore put a move on Grandizio. Gore kind of went inside and then out, and Grandizio went in and never got turned around. And if that ball's not too strong, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, Gurney just missed through that one a little bit.
Put too much on it.
3rd down for Muskingum. This is a big play for Marietta here. Muskingum's definitely in field goal territory.
Homecoming crowd making some noise. 3rd and 9.
If they can get away with only giving up a field goal, they'll be.
And Gurney's going to be wrapped up. Great pressure in the backfield, and that was led by Bryant Young, 34.
They not only tackled the quarterback, they tackled the offensive lineman that was trying to push the quarterback. So Muskingum's going to go attempt the field goal and cut this down to 7. Which to me, I think that's a win for Marietta after this drive.
Absolutely, because Muskingum was they couldn't really stop them going down the field.
Yeah, they're moving it at will.
And so Aaron Ortega will attempt to keep his field goal streak alive, being perfect. And this time, I think he pulled it, and he did.
Of the season, wow!
He hooked it left.
Didn't look like he got that one clean.
I kind of jinxed him, and I'm not sorry about it. 13-17 to go in the 4th quarter. Marietta 31, Muskies 21. And if you want to take a look at the schedule here for Marietta, next week we are on the road, actually next 2 weeks, at Baldwin-Wallace on the 25th, and then November 1st at Wilmington. And then we're back here for the last 2. You and I will call Mount Union on the 8th, or are you going to be in Florida somewhere?
No, I'll be here.
Okay. Mount Union on the 8th, and then the 15th versus Bluffton. Don't you do like a big Halloween party every year? Like last year you and Carrie were Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Or was that 2 years ago?
That was in Key West, I believe.
Yeah, that was Key. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah,
we're not going to Key West.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
Well, I appreciate you hanging around and doing football with me.
See, I put my priorities here with you instead of going to Key West.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And that is not the truth. But
go anytime after the 15th. I don't care.
We are both. We go on that trip every year. We both are missing that.
And there's a Muskie down at the 25-yard line. And that's going to be number 39, Lee Burkett, who's down, and he's got, looks like a cramp.
I'm surprised of all the cramps that we've seen today.
Good look at that.
It's not hot.
Good look at that Shrine Game trophy. Marietta trying to make it 9 in a row this year. They've won the last 8, and they hold a 30-22 edge in the series.
They probably got a distinct spot that thing sits in since it's been here so long.
Yeah, I mean it's been on. This is by the way, I've said this before, it's an absolute beautiful press box. There are Division I schools that wish you had a press box as nice as this.
Oh, yeah.
And there is a nice coffee table that sits right behind us here, and that's where that trophy's been on display ever since the start of this season. So, they've got it there for all the players and all the coaches to see when they're up here for meetings and things. That's going to look real good back up here in the press box after we win this game here this afternoon.
Good motivation.
2nd and 5, Pioneers. Tenta wants to throw, has got a man wide open. That's Sirapatowski, and he is brought down across the 35 to the 37-yard lines. And Sirapatowski was hit hard.
He was, and I'm going to tell you what. Dalton Miller was standing with nobody within 30 yards of him. If he'd have thrown it to Miller, it would have been a touchdown.
Wow. Well, that's why you and I are up here. And,
that is true.
And we've only got to watch Tenta. He's got to watch everybody. Benny Lewis around the left side, and Lewis out to the 37-yard line.
Malachi Stromile, I will say.
Stromile, yeah.
Stromile.
38, they're going to give him a yard. 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Be nice to pick up a nice chunk yardage play here.
One thing that and Vontae's not in the game, one thing that we have not seen is a gash play where Vontae just picks up 10, 15, 16 yards at a time.
Yeah, that one play he ran not too long ago, I think into last quarter.
As long as 11.
That was probably it. That was probably 11 yards. But that's usually every play.
Right. Yeah, when you average 9.7, he'll his average will go back to human numbers.
Well, a couple of those plays we called a few games ago that went 75 and 85.
Right, that's true.
that average is in there too.
Yeah, he had 2 touchdown runs or 2 runs that were over 65 yards. So yeah, little out pattern pass is caught. Is that
first down?
Yeah, that's 7. That's Kenyon Franklin.
Stromile on the stop for that one again.
Franklin with his 6th catch of the day.
And Marietta's now got a nice tempo going. They need to keep this up.
It's a first down, Pioneer.
And
run some clock.
Yeah. So you want to mix up the run and pass, right? Because when you run tempo and pass, you take the risk of stopping the clock on an incompletion.
Yep.
But with a 10-point lead, you want to burn as much clock as you possibly can.
Well, you can also run tempo and just not snap the ball that
way. That's true, yeah. Use that play clock. Tenta wants to throw and
back shoulders it, and the flag's coming out.
That's got to be a flag, and it is. Franklin was drugged down by the defender.
Antoine Murphy got the flag called on him. That's tough. I mean, and I think sometimes the quarterback, and pros do a great job of this, they see that tight coverage. They'll underthrow it on purpose to get that PI.
Yeah.
After the penalty, it's a first.
And if that was Tenta's thinking right there, then hats off to him for coming up with that on his own, because that's smart football right there from Joe Tenta.
He's made some nice decisions today. This gives Marietta a great opportunity now. 1st and 10 inside Muskingum territory.
And he's having a game. Check him out. 21 of 31 for 300 yards. He's having a Darian Fields type game. And another flag as Kenyon Franklin got behind Malik Pegram, and Pegram's going to be called for a PI, and that's going to be another penalty for Marietta.
Yeah, Muskingum's doing a good job helping us out defensively.
Well, Franklin ran a great route right there. It was just a go route, and he totally blew by the defender, and Pegram had no choice but to grab him. Otherwise, Franklin runs under that ball, and it's a touchdown.
Muskingum's kind of shot themselves in the foot on this drive.
Yeah, they have, for sure.
Now let's see if Marietta can punch this thing in. If they put this thing in the end zone, that might put the nail in the coffin.
The last 20 yards have been penalty yards for Marietta. Pass. Miller!
Oh.
Touchdown! Now there's a fumble in the end zone. What are they going to call? Oh, my
Touchback.
gosh. Tell me he wasn't across the line of scrimmage, or I'm on the goal line.
If he was across the goal line, it should be a touchdown.
Miller wants a touchdown. You see his hands raised in the air, and this may be our third replay of the afternoon. We'll have to see.
Pass was caught by Dalton Miller.
Miller caught it, jumped over the defender, and as he's going into the end zone, let's see if we have it here on replay. No, we got there just a little bit late. Wow. Everybody in the house except on the red and white side wants a touchdown.
Muskingum dodged a bullet right there. I thought he was across the goal line and then lost the ball.
Yeah.
As soon as he crosses the goal line, it should be a touchdown.
Right.
Now, if he loses it before he crosses the goal line, then it's a touchback.
Marietta's taking a timeout. Guess who's out? Guess who's out there arguing? Let's look at the play right here. It's a fake to Hodges, pass to Miller, wide open. Miller jumps over the defender, has the ball. Oh, he crossed over the goal line.
Yeah,
he reached the ball.
That's definitely got to be a touchdown.
They
knocked it out of his hand after he crossed the goal line. He was a good yard inside the goal line.
I got to say you're right. And I think Kaufman is going to ask for another review, and so they are headed down under the blue tent.
Yeah, that's got to be a touchdown.
Let's watch it again here on replay. You see the play action to Vontae over the middle. Now Miller has it. Receiver falls down. He stretches the ball over the goal line. We think.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to reverse because of the angle.
And this is the third review that they've had this afternoon. You can see the back judge and the referee down there in the far end zone.
But you know what? As an old coach, if you tuck that ball away, that doesn't happen.
That's true.
But he probably thought he was going to cross. It looked like from here that he was, but again, that's going to be a tough angle to overturn. I think if it was the other way around, they would have trouble overturning it and calling it a touchdown.
Right.
But is it decisive or conclusive?
Right now, it's Muskie's ball at the 20 with 9:38 to go in the fourth quarter. But if Marietta wins this review and they have a decision.
Biggest play of the night right here.
They're going to uphold the touchback call.
Which means they didn't have enough information.
Right, not enough evidence to overturn the call. So, man. What's
a big
bigger?
turn of events.
What's bigger, Marietta blowing that chance right there, or Muskingum dodging a bullet?
Equally. That kept Muskingum in the game. If that would have been a touchdown, I think the game's over.
Oh, I think you're right.
Now let's see if Muskingum's going to do anything with it here. Oh, Marietta's jumped, got back.
No contact, and they'll give it to Woody. He runs left tackle, ahead for 2 yards out to the 22.
Brady McManaway on that stop. Haven't called his name too much today.
No, 22 is out there and doing his thing.
He has 5 tackles, though.
He's got 5 total.
Yeah, I just haven't. Ooh, that was a little short.
Well, a lot of pressure on that. On the backside, and Gurney felt it. He had to get rid of it.
Marietta's doing a nice job of finally getting to him a little bit. And when you're throwing the ball farther down the field, it takes longer to, you got to hold the ball longer, which gives the defense time to get there.
Drew Neal, you talk about tackles, the sophomore defensive back with 9 today. He leads the team. McManaway has 6. Gurney wants to throw, first down. Gore right at the 30-yard line, a first down marker.
I'm kind of surprised that the Muskies really haven't just continued to do that over and over again.
And again, Grandizio giving him 8-9 yards. Gurney going to step up, and he is going to be wrapped up and dropped. Another sack right there from Bryant Young from Eastlake, Ohio.
Tell you what, he's a thick linebacker.
2-yard loss.
Or D lineman. Sorry, I said linebacker. He's playing on the nose.
8:25 on a running clock. Gurney, middle, pass is caught. And that's Jeremy Smith.
That keeps the clock running as well.
Yeah, he stayed in bounds.
Pass caught by Jeremy Smith.
So, again, here we go, tempo from Muskingum. This was their bread and butter, Kev, in that first quarter.
They're tough when they get in a rhythm.
Little dump pass over the middle. It's going to be short of the first down. Woody with the reception, and he is immediately hit. Harley Hopkins got him.
Pass caught by Riley Woody.
You had McManaway there as well.
And it's 4.
Marietta late with the substitution. Pass over the middle, caught, first down.
That was pretty gutsy right there. That was quick, decisive.
Well, Marietta wasn't set.
No, they're going again. Tempo now.
Now they call timeout.
Marietta's going to call timeout, try to regroup here. 7:27 to go. Right now Marietta's got 404 yards of offense, and to the Muskies 328. Over 400 yards is a pretty good day.
Yeah. So you got to put the punctuation on that with a win. If you're gonna have over 400 yards offense, you better win the ball game. And right now, defensive coordinator Austin Cordova down there trying to talk to his guys and say, look, here's the deal. You see Austin in the blue shirt right in the middle there. Here's the deal, guys. They're starting to run tempo again. We've stopped them before in the second half. We got to go back to the basics and stop them here because you don't want them. You don't want to give up 7 here.
No. And looking down through the stat lines here, I mean, this is as even of a matchup right now offensively as you can get. The numbers are just almost even across the board on every category.
First and 10, Muskies.
Gurney, wide open. And there's that freshman again. 13, Jeremy Smith, and he's starting to make his presence felt here this afternoon.
They go quickly again.
That's Smith's 4th catch. Woody coming out of the backfield. Now Gurney wants to step up. He's under pressure, and he just throws it out of bounds.
He was being pressured by Daniel Timmons.
Pass falls incomplete.
He had to get rid of it there, but he had some time up to that point.
Yeah.
Coverage did a nice job too. That helped lengthen that play out.
3rd and 1. Clock stopped on the incompletion.
Big play in line for the tush push again.
And a flag.
Oh, we got a flag.
False start against Muskingum.
That's big.
That'll push him back to 3rd and 6.
That's a costly mistake.
And that gives Marietta a chance to bring in some more defensive personnel as Harper Scott will come in, number 33, and he's going to replace number 12, P.J. Julius, as he comes out.
Marietta needs to dig down deep right here and bring some pressure. So they're just not standing back there and let Marietta pick them apart.
I'm no offensive coordinator, but if I see one-on-one coverage on John Christopher Gore,
yep.
Okay, now McManaway is right up on him on the far side.
They're going to run a little crossing up there, just to kind of get some different. There they go.
Yep, Gore's wide open, and he didn't see him. Gurney's under pressure. Now he's got room to run. Gurney is going to he's going to have the first down.
I tell you what, I don't know. Nope, it's going to be close.
Well, it's 4-down territory anyway. It doesn't matter.
I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know if I'll show it on the replay, but number 71 from Muskingum peeled back, took out 2 Marietta defenders.
Samar Scott, yeah.
And gave them the opportunity to run, take off running on that play. That was a good play.
So they do give him the first down. Gurney throws underneath, and again, the pass caught Cade Searles. And man, if we're going to play that far off of them, they're going to dink and dunk us all afternoon.
They're playing bend but not break, but after so long, you're going to have to take some chances.
Now they're going to come up
and press.
Now they'll come up and press. And there's a pass down the right side to Searles, and nice coverage there.
Coverage.
No flag. Great job there on the coverage. Jonah Acebrook. That's safety. Jonah is
called his name quite a bit today.
Yeah, man, I'm so pleased with the way he's playing as he is filling in for Lucas Ratliff, who is out for the year with an injury.
Another big third down, but time's starting to run down on Muskingum. They're being, they're picking up yardage here and there, but time is not on their side.
Speaking of time, Marietta, something to think about. They're only down to 1 timeout now. They called one on the challenge, and then they took one a few minutes ago. And confusion on the defense.
We got a flag.
And a flag. Delay of game against the Muskies.
That's big. But, I don't know if it is or not, because every time we back them up, it gives them more room to throw the ball.
That's true. I'm not sure. Coach Tom Kaufman was extremely upset with it, and he still is extremely upset with his guys yelling at him. But now 3rd and 7. Gurney wants to throw. Lots of time. Now he'll move and get flushed. And he's run out of bounds at the 40. He'll lose 2 more yards.
Jeremy Smith was standing back on the 5-yard line for Muskingum, and we saw him late, but fortunately the quarterback was scrambling, so he couldn't see him.
Smith is having himself a day. He's got 4 catches for 39 yards. He's averaging 10 yards a catch.
Big 4th down, for both teams here.
Big 4th down right here.
Marietta's got a chance to kind of put this game away, I think.
Got to have a stop. And a timeout, Marietta. They've taken their last one.
A little surprised they might have taken that timeout right there. But it's a big play. Big situation.
Marietta has taken their last timeout. There's a look at the standings in the Ohio Athletic Conference. Of course, Mountain Union on top. They're 5-0 on the year, 3-0 in conference. Ohio Northern, 4-1 overall. And I'll tell you what, Ohio Northern and Mountain Union is going to be a good football game. And they are 4-0 in conference. BW, 4-1 overall, 3-1 in conference. Heidelberg at 2-1. They sit in tied for 4th with Muskingum. And then Marietta there in 6th at 2-2 in conference, 3-2 overall. And in Capital Wilmington, Otterbein winless in conference. Otterbein winless so far on the year.
They struggle every year, don't they?
They do.
Once more, it is 4th down, Muskies.
All right, here's a chance for the Pioneers to probably put it away.
Yeah, I like your way of thinking if we can stop them right here. Gurney wants to throw, jump ball, and it's caught.
Wow.
That.
And we had pressure on the quarterback. He stood in the pocket, took a shot, and still delivered the ball.
And he threw it into double coverage.
Yeah.
And Westrick, he hasn't caught a ball since the first half. Westrick had a great first half. And, man, that hurts.
Well, you say players make plays. They made one right there.
And Marietta right there, they were playing the receiver and not the ball.
Yes.
Because if they'd have seen the ball and here's Gurney on the keeper. If they would have seen the ball, that was an easy pick, right? I mean, because it was it was like a jump ball.
They didn't even turn around.
And and Westrick he was the only one looking for it.
Now puts the Muskies in a good position here to try to get a score, but they're still going to be down 2 scores if they
Gurney
get here
into the end zone, and he was looking for a back shoulder, and Westrick went inside instead of out. He turned left and should have turned right.
Well defended, though.
Yeah.
Well, third down.
It's interesting that they put Westrick on the right side. My question is, John Christopher Gore was doing so well against Grandizio on that right, but they moved Gore over to the left side now.
Now Marietta's going to man up here down near the goal line.
Watch the slant. Searles has got some room. And a keeper by Gurney. He's going to waltz in untouched.
Yep.
Untouched. From 7 yards out.
Well, that keeps the Muskies in this ball game.
Yeah, and just a quarterback draw, and that was an easy read for Gurney just to tuck it and run, as there was enough holes to drive a truck through there in that line.
Now, if they make this, it's going to take it down to 3 points, and Muskingum definitely has the edge in the kicking game. And although you jinxed him the last time, and he missed one.
31-28 is our score, 4:15 to go. Let's take a quick 30-second timeout. You're watching Pioneer Football on Flow College. We'll be back right after this.
iTech is your total technology solution provider, managing the services that keep your business running. We specialize in servicing your printer and copiers, as well as providing experienced technical support to maintain them. Call us today or visit itechwv.com and see the difference we can make in your business. For over 20 years, we've helped produce it, manage it, and protect it. iTech, solutions for your success.
Dudes come out and run the ball 3 straight times.
Back live here at Don Drum on the campus of Marietta College. And Pioneers give up a long drive there. We'll get the details on that drive here in just a second. But I'm telling you, it is closer than what we would like right now.
It's really changed the momentum of the ball game real quick. That scoring drive, which culminated with a Gurney 8-yard run, 17 plays, 80 yards.
Marietta's got nobody back.
5 minutes and 23 seconds to go.
And it's a pooch kick, and Goodnow calls for the fair catch at the 32. How about that? That's interesting. Marietta was playing nobody back. Goodnow was the farthest receiver back for the kick, and he was at the 30-yard line. And they pooched it anyway.
They were playing for an onside kick.
Yeah.
He was just the safety back there.
But what I'm thinking,
if I was the kicker there for the Muskies, you see that and you're going to kick it away anyway.
Yes,
you just
exactly.
You just kick it, or even pooch it down.
Yeah, inside the 20 or something.
Try to go run under it, run and get it, because it's a free ball at that point.
Man, boy, how many things could have?
That could have been bad.
How many things could have went wrong there? At any rate, we get pretty decent field position. Flea flicker. And
that was good coverage on the Muskies.
And they ran.
Found a little trickery, but it didn't work.
And Dalton Miller is down on the far sideline. Not sure what his deal is. But he's right there at the
this is another cramp. They need to start eating more bananas. And it is.
It looks to be looks to be a cramp on that right calf.
I think they need to put bananas on the menu for breakfast before games. I've never seen so many cramps today.
Well, don't forget, it is 80 degrees today. Don't forget. I mean,
that's not 90 though. 95.
Well, spoken like a true coach.
80 degrees is, well, I shouldn't say perfect. 65.
There was frost on the pumpkin yesterday.
Yeah, we've had some frost up here.
All right, it's 78 degrees right now.
It's comfortable. You don't start getting cramps until it's in the 90s. Shouldn't anyway. Now, I will say, if this was the first or second game of the season, I might feel differently.
Yeah.
But these guys have been playing all season long. They should have kind of worked themselves out of that. You don't see a lot of cramps late in the season.
Yeah. Well, it's 2nd and 10, and Kevin was saying as we were coming back live here out of the break that you don't want to go 3 and out. And you certainly don't want to go 3 and out on 3 incomplete passes and not take any time off the clock. And now the officials are going to stop play again, and they want 25 seconds on the play clock to reset to 25. Shotgun formation. Tenta will bring Newman in motion. And Vontae up the middle. Vontae across the 40. He gets 5, so it'll be 3rd and 5. And that was a big 5 yards right there.
Lee Burkett stopped him after a 5-yard gain. That might be the hardest run he's had today. I mean, he looked like he just put his head down and he was trying to will himself down the field. He knows what's on the line here.
Kenyon Franklin, number 7, coming to the near side here. It's been a while since he's caught a pass. I'd like to see him get involved here. Tenta in the pistol, trying to draw him off sides. And they're going to give it to Vontae. Turns the corner, and he is going to be thrown for a loss. And it's going to be 3 and out.
Stromal was there to meet him. That's not what we wanted. We didn't take much time off the clock there.
No, we didn't. And Muskingum takes a timeout.
Now it puts a lot of pressure on the Marietta defense to make some adjustments and slow this offense down to Muskingum.
Yeah, and they've got the best field goal kicker in the conference in Aaron Ortega. He's only missed 1 on the year, and that was just a little bit ago. Yeah.
Jinx him again if it comes down to it.
He was 5 for 5 coming into today, and 20 for 20 on extra points. But he did miss that field goal earlier, hooked it to the left. So
now, do you come after the punt here, or do you play for the return?
Nah, I think you play for the return. You don't want to take a chance on a penalty and give Marietta the ball back.
That's exactly what I would say.
I mean, roughing is 15 yards, which would be wonderful. But if you run into the punter, it's 5, and it's a first down. So Bailey back at the 26-yard line. Bailey going to kill some time, and he booms one.
Best one of the day for him.
Oh, let it go. Inside the – oh, heck yeah. Down inside the 2-yard line. How you like that? Aiden Bailey gets the star of the game right there.
You say punters don't have an impact on the game. Look at that.
Well,
usually the best athlete on the field.
I love the fact that he took his time because they weren't bringing any pressure.
No.
So he took his time and created that lane to kind of the rugby style, you know, where you go around. And, wow.
That turned out – it couldn't turned out any better for Marietta after that 3 and out. Now they got it. Now Muskingum's got to go 99 yards or at least
with one
70
timeout
yards to get in field goal range.
Yeah, they can get into field goal. They don't have to go 99, but they have to go at least 65 or 70. And there's an out to David Westrick, incomplete. So one down to go.
We've tightened up our coverage a little bit down here.
One down, I should say. Well, and you have to, Kevin, because they've been taking advantage of our soft coverage all afternoon. Remember we talked about it on the outside.
Yep.
And right there again, here's a slant. And we had a guy that fell down.
Yes, sir. Jonah Acebrook stopped him, but not after he got a big gain.
Tajon Starr fell down.
Now we're going tempo again. That's exactly what cost him right there. they've really taken advantage of Marietta across the middle in different locations today.
We have not been able to stop that slant at all. And again, number 6, Tajian Starr, just lost his footing.
Marietta's got to dig down deep. Of course, there's nothing like, Saturday afternoon in the fall, games on the line, 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
So the down marker on the far side of the field broke for a second. And there's an out route that just threw it away, really, because Cade Searles was nowhere near that ball, and Acebrook on the coverage. 2nd and 10.
And Gurney's that's his 47th pass of the day.
Wow. And look how far Tinsley's playing off of his receiver.
Yeah, too much.
8 yards off, and they're going right to him. They went right to Westrick.
I think what they're doing, I think they've just got a read called, and they're reading that cornerback. If he's playing off, they're automatically going to a hitch.
I just don't understand it. But I'm up here, they're down there, and they know they've forgotten more than I'll ever know.
I really think they're just reading him. If he's off, he plays a hitch. If he's on, they're going to go route.
Gurney down the middle. He's got a man, and it's in and out of the hands of John Christopher Gore. And Gore had Tinsley beat.
Yep. Tinsley was beat deep for sure.
2-minute warning is on, and I got it.
Got
man.
it.
Finally, after 3 games.
You got it.
1:55 to go on the clock, and we'll take a break. We're coming back right after this on Flow College. Stay with us. We ain't done yet. All right, coming out of the 2-minute timeout, 1:55 to go in the fourth quarter. And I'll say in the fourth quarter, not the game, because this game is very much not over. It is 4th and 3. This will be the ball game if Marietta can stop them right here. Gurney, slant, caught. First down and off to the races.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Too much cushion, as we've said all afternoon. Missed tackle. And
Jeremy Smith, the 5'10 freshman from Phoenix, Arizona, is having the game of his life.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker for Marietta right there. I mean, the game's not over by any stretch, but
Woody, left side. Smith is so far down on the depth chart, he didn't even make the 2 deep. But he is having a great afternoon. 5 catches, 90 yards, and that one right there went for 51.
That was definitely a game changer right there. Clock is rolling. Muskies have 1 timeout left.
Swing pass, wide open. And
wow, that's such a quick turn of events from being 4th down on this end of the field to a touchdown down here.
And all he does is run the wheel route out of the backfield. And Riley Woody, there was nobody within 10 yards of him.
Nope. You just kind of feel the air go out of the stadium at this point after that one.
So Ortega on to attempt the extra point. He's perfect on the year to make it a 4-point game.
4-point game, yep.
So Marietta has to score a touchdown, and they've got no timeouts.
And a minute left to
and
do
a
it.
minute left to do it, and a flag on the play.
There's a flag. That might,
That's going to be an unsportsmanlike on somebody.
I believe, is pointing against the Muskies. It appears. You know, that might help Marietta if it backs them up 15 on the kickoff. Either way, neither coach wants to see that in a game situation like this.
I like your way of thinking, Kev. I really do. But it's yet to be seen what the call is going to be.
A lot of discussion down there.
Yep.
They got everybody in the discussion.
Here's the call.
Personal foul. Number 20 on the receiver.
Against Marietta.
He's ejected. He needs to leave the sideline and go to the locker room.
Who did they call it on? Because whoever it was got ejected. Number 20.
Penalty will be 15 yards from the spot. It's a
Devin Phillips.
They're going to call it against Devin Phillips, sophomore from Youngstown, Ohio, and he has been ejected. I'm not sure what he did. I didn't see it, but it happened after the play.
Had to be something pretty egregious for them to eject him.
Chris Taylor and Hayden Carroll back to return.
correction. The number was player number 0. He is ejected.
Oh, 0. They called it on Suleiman Jallo.
The 20 was running off the field. He wasn't even the one that was culprit.
Yeah, it was 0.
He was probably wondering, why am I getting ejected?
Yeah, that's Jallo.
And he, if I'm not mistaken,
Or-
went up to sit out the first half
well,
of next week's game.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. They're going to take him to the locker room.
I would think it'd be more than just words to be ejected, but you never know. I guess it depends on what he said and who he said it to. Now Marietta's got little time to work here. They have to be smart with no timeouts.
And this one's going to go out of the end zone. So Marietta's going to get the ball. First and 10. The good news there, no time off the clock.
Yep. Well, it's a smart play by the Muskies. I mean,
Well,
there's no sense
but-
kicking it down there and then giving them a chance for a return.
Yeah, but that time is so precious. I might have just skied it down around the 10-yard line and taken my chances.
Agreed, but if they kick it,
Run 7 or 8 seconds off the clock unless Marietta fair catches it, which they certainly had the opportunity to do.
right. I'm just thinking, if you catch it and you can run it back for a touchdown, game's over.
All right, so Tenta, 22 of 33 for 322 yards. He's had 1 touchdown today. And he's going to need everything that he's had in this game to happen right now, and he just threw a pick.
That's the ball game.
Pass was intercepted by Lee Burkett,
Wow.
and he threw it right to him.
And Tenta's played such a good game. You hate to see it end like that.
He was looking for the in route to Kenyon Franklin, and Burkett was right there, and Tenta didn't see him.
No, not at
And-
all. And with no timeouts, all they got to do is take a couple knees, and this thing is it's all over but the crying. Marietta's kind of
37-yard line. First and 10.
blew. It's not the right word, but they kind of blew the last fourth quarter here.
Yeah.
Timeout, Muskingum.
Yeah, they had 14-0 in the third quarter, and they haven't scored at all in the fourth quarter.
And you remember I said 400 yards each of offense. Well, Muskingum is at 500.
Muskingum, they got shut out in the third quarter, and they shut Marietta out in the fourth quarter, 14-0.
Yeah. it's been a really good game. I mean, both teams have done some really good things, and both teams have made some mistakes. Unfortunately, Marietta made the last mistake, and that's cost them the ball game.
And, you think about what happened last week. In the first half last week against Heidelberg, we held them to 56 yards in the first half. We played with them well in the third quarter, but in the fourth quarter, we just fell apart. And we lost that game 30-27. And today, third quarter, we come out and we smoke them 14-0 in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, we can't close it. And we let them come right down the field. They had a couple of plays, a couple of drives there in the fourth quarter. Just,
Yep.
What can you say?
Missed opportunities. That's the key word there. Missed opportunities. Muskies took advantage of some mistakes that Marietta made late in the game, and that took away the victory from Marietta and gave it to Muskingum.
Yep.
I will say they were very well prepared today. Their coaching staff did a nice job of preparing defensively for Marietta's offense, and they come away with a victory.
Final score, Muskies win it, and they get that Shrine Trophy back for the first time in 9 tries. Muskies 35, Marietta 31. Kevin and I are off next week, actually the next 2 weeks, and we are back here on the 8th of November, and we will play host to Mount Union, and we hope that you will join us on Flow College for those broadcasts. So for our crew, for Brian Guthrie in the truck and the great camera crew and staff that he brought along with him today, for my partner, Kevin Copley, I'm Brian Noss. Final score, Muskies 35, Pioneers 31. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching on Flow College. We'll see you.